As to every story, my name is Casey. Tonight we're going to be playing a little Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and we are working our way through Vecna's Eve of Ruin. As we get started here, there was a little bit of a technical explosion, so if I happen to sound low or the players happen to sound low, please holler and let us know. And why is it saying stream offline? There we go. Now I'm caught back up. So, where we are, the party is working to prevent the Lich and God Vecna from destroying reality and rewriting it in his own way. To do so, the Wizards 3 have encouraged them to go and fetch the Rod of Several Parts. They have obtained one, obtained the second, working on the third, and where they believe it to be is in Landro, a massive Warforged Colossus that is embedded into the side of a mountain. They fought their way inside, up the right leg if it was facing its right leg, their left leg. Rights and lefts are hard. Up the leg, into the pelvis, up the pelvis, around some caves, into the chest, discovered some stuff, fought against the minions of the Lord of Blades, and are now a little bit scattered. If I remember correctly, Telovere is mourning the loss of Telotar, excuse me. Telovere is mourning the loss of Telotar and is a little ways back, still coping with that. That's where we'll say they are for the moment. The others are currently scoping out a room that has several undead-like creatures that remain standing at their posts looking out over what would have once been a war landscape. Here in the center of the chest was a pilot's chair. A silver helm has been retrieved from there. Some of the party has clambered atop this pile of rubble. The anti-gravity well that existed through most of the spinal column and areas doesn't exist here, so they had to climb hand over hand towards that upper chest level. Loktar, still hanging out right at the throat, kind of right there in the throat, can look up and see a little bit more as the spine heads up to the head area there. But Montgomery has stepped out and sees a large table laid with maps and schematics and plans. Duren was having none of that, scampered on past down into one of the arms, and is now looking into a room full of treasures. So, we've got a room full of treasure down here. We've got a table of maps, which has just gotten a little bit uppity as the map table has started to move to attack Montgomery. We've got Loktar, who's looking a little beat here in the throat. And we've got Fortune and Las-Dal down here with a group of wights off to the side. We're going to ask everybody to do intros as they, up the pelvis, entered the cave. That's exactly where they went. We're going to ask everybody to intro their characters real quick in turn order because we've got some monsters to deal with as we lead off here. So let's go ahead and bring up the turn order. One moment as I clear that out. Go ahead and click your tokens, roll your initiative, and we'll come into this one hot.
Ooh, very hot.
And who've I got? I've got this right here. And I've got mystery folks down here.
Mystery folks.
Mystery folks. Could be anybody.
I cannot tell the 1 in 20s apart of this dice.
Yeah, same.
I thought I had that 20 initiative. It was a 1.
If the game makes a happy noise at you.
That's why you gotta get the better dice to show.
That's it. Oh, Canadian Canadian dice.ca. Thanks for being here, and yes, sassy tables abound. Speaking of, Loktar and Montgomery are the first to react. Loktar, you just saw the table that Montgomery was leaning over has bucked up and looks like it's going to try and flip table on top of him, but you are awfully quick. What are you doing?
Yeah, crit success on the initiative. 11 hit points to my name. Charging forward.
Oh, and
Montgomery.
a super quick intro as to what you look like now, because everybody's had some things happen to them of late. So what is Loktar looking like after everything that Loktar has gone through?
I forgot.
Let me see. Currently, he's got he's still wearing the black robes, I imagine.
Okay.
As a priest of Hergek and Grenkol and Skigaret, whose names I haven't said in a while. They're all gray, or all black rather, with a skull, on his face, and he's wielding a bone that's hewn, a weapon that's hewn from bone by his friend Las-Dal, the bone of a god, Chaos, whose names starts with an H.
Havoc. Well,
Yes.
I mean, you guys are nailing the names here.
Yeah. So he's at this point, and he's covered in scars and blood and char patterns and all kinds of other things that he's not looking in great shape right now. He's at 11 hit points out of 120 something. So, but nevertheless, charging forward, and I think he might be out of rages. Is he? Let's see.
You've used a lot.
Yes, he's out of rages.
Out of rages. Okay.
He will take on the dread visage of Skigret, and as the black ink pours from the skull's eyes, and smoky tendrils or something, whatever, scary, as he charges forward and gains 10 temporary hit points, or 8.
Sounds good.
So that should be a +1 on that. And he's charging forward and hitting without charging big. So it's to the. I see Montgomery right here. Is he not right there?
It's Montgomery's right there. He's standing over what looks like a stone golem with a flat back that is used as a table.
Oh, so I'm already in position.
You're already in position. You're right there.
Yeah. All right, Dread Ambusher away and attack. There we go. Sorry for the choppiness on the clicks. There we go. There's that. And I got to turn off rage because I can't do that rage off. And here goes. Reckless.
Oh, and reckless. I mean, if you've got 18 whole hit points, why not go reckless? 22
No,
does.
Oh, well, you're right. Yeah, including the temp. Yes, that's true.
Or maybe 19. Some number less than 20. 31 points of damage is a good opener, though. What do we got next?
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong one. I got to redo the damage. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because I did the elemental weapon, which I can't do if I'm not raging.
Fair.
Sorry. So I'm just going to roll another attack, but just take whatever this damage is.
You got it.
And a plus a D8. Sorry for all this choppiness. I'm rusty, I guess. That D8 is at. Oh, it's an 8. Nice.
All right.
So that's the first one.
First one. Got it. 21 recorded. What do we got
That
next?
weapon better not be rusty. Come on, man.
Wait,
What's
plus
wrong?
this.
Plus
Sorry,
this.
I'm all over the place. This is the surprise attack, which he should have, even though he's not raging because he's a bugbear.
Got
I'm
it.
Confused. Okay, here we go. Here's attack number 2 out of 3. So these will get smoother as they go along here. That one and.
To offer some insight, less than a few days ago, he was playing a 3rd level character, so he's going from very low level to quite high level.
There we go. I'm just rolling damage for all these in case they hit.
All right. 22 is going to hit for 20, and 27 is going to hit for 16. So.
Yeah, all force.
All force.
Whew.
Not immune to force damage.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Actually,
You hit it
damage.
for 60?
Holy
Oh,
crap.
you didn't do nothing.
Wait.
also, the rear end of the weapon, because I'm not.
Bonus
raging,
action's free.
I
So
still have
yeah.
a bonus action. Yeah.
But a 15 won't do.
Miss. All right,
15
cool.
will miss.
And that's it. I promise.
All right. Montgomery, just long, hairy arms snaking out of the throat of the things assaulting the table that you are standing over. Montgomery, what are you looking like and what are you doing?
Well, unlike our scary furry friend here, Montgomery is completely untouched and totally clean. So That's why he was quite surprised about this table coming up in his face when he finally came across some documents to try and get to the bottom of some things here. So, yeah, I guess we better do something about this table, huh?
I got a really important question about our bugbear friend. How much glitter is still in his fur?
Oh, I don't think it'll ever come out. Of
I don't
his
think it'll
fur.
ever fully come out.
Not
Yeah,
entirely. Yeah.
At this point, it probably looks like most is gone. You would think it's all gone, but then
still
it'll
the hair
show up again.
glitters.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's like, just like, are you kidding me? Another one?
Yeah.
All right, let's. I'm gonna let him have a 3rd level magic missile.
Ooh, 3rd level magic missile. Fire away.
So let's see. And how many does he get?
Ooh, max damage.
So that's 5 darts total. So 5 times 5, 25 points.
25 points. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-doom. It is still a table. Montgomery, anything else?
That'll be it. I'll stand my ground. I won't back up.
Sounds good. Las-Dal. Now remind me, I think Fortune is either very, very sneaky or invisible, but Las-Dal is currently visible?
Las-Dal is visible, but quiet.
Visible but quiet. Okay. And we'll escort the Shadow Demon back over here.
Yeah, Las-Dal was going to be going up following the party up the physical way of the elevator.
Sure. It is a climb of about 30 feet up.
Yep. So I got 35 feet of movement. So
Sounds good. You're
I think,
popping up just
yeah,
next to Loktar. Boop, boop, boop.
Fortune and I were the two that were remaining down at the bottom there, while everyone else was climbing up.
That is what I recall.
Seeing a stone. What are you guys getting into now? I will cast Vicious Mockery upon the stone. You look like you should be a mud table, not a stone table.
Rough. That is a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom of 18.
Wisdom of 18. It does get advantage on this roll.
It hits.
Hey!
Wow.
This table is stout. Lost all anything else?
Nope.
All right. My mystery monster! Duren. Looking into a room filled with treasures unimaginable.
It's not my turn. It's Fortune's turn.
I know.
It's a mystery
Looking
monster.
into a room full of fortunes unimaginable. Those fortunes come rushing at you, gold and treasure spilling everywhere as a mimic rushes towards Duren. Duren, as it reaches you, it squiggles a big ass tongue out.
I say, bite me, bitch.
It tries.
And it misses.
Oh, it super does not connect.
It bites its tongue.
Fortune, back down below. What are you up to?
Fortune will psychic whispers out to everyone in their brains. Where'd everyone go? I just grabbed this helmet and everyone's gone. Fortune, who is currently invisible, essentially making himself just not show up to people's minds because it's a psychic invisibility. But underneath that invisibility is a hideous, cursed, kind of bumbling, grotesque creature of beautiful fur and stealth, as he's been cursed by Fomarian's evil eye, and currently cannot really do a whole lot with advantage, but he's okay because he's invisible.
What? Yeah.
All right.
I guess he'll make his way up top because he probably saw at least Las-Dal go that way.
Sounds good.
I'll
Fortune
go there.
starts making his way up. Now, what is your movement speed at this point?
It is 30, and I move 20 to get to wherever I put my character there
Okay.
in the pile.
No problem. So you're still a little ways down, clambering up the walls.
Yeah, and I guess I could dash my way up
You
with
certainly
a
could.
bonus action. Yeah. How much movement would I have? 20 to get to the hole, and then up with the dash.
It's up 30, so you would be up level with your bugbear friend at this point.
Okay. He's going to dash past this thing invisibly
Okay,
and kind of just post up over here for now.
sure.
And
As
that will
you
be it.
head into one of the shoulder areas, you're able to see that there is a large mounted ballista on the north side. There appears to be a walkway that would be around the shoulder, so you could exit from Landro and stand out in the open air on his shoulder. But before we ask what's happening over there, Duren, a big slobbery mimic.
Yeah, and I guess I really didn't say "bite me, bitch." I just thought it at it because I cannot speak right now.
That's true.
And I think you can see like I'm starting to crack a little bit and lose my mind because I'm so over not being able to talk. But I'm gonna kill this thing.
I believe in you.
Does the 16 hit?
Does a 16 hit a mimic? It sure does. And Roadkiller, thanks for the subscription. 52 months. Wow.
Okay. So I'm not exactly sure what the first roll was.
Yeah, that's a weird one. It says 1d20 plus 1d8.
Wait, hang on. What happened here?
But I rolled a 16 and then 8, and then I get another. Unless one is my improved Divine Smite, which would also be a D8.
Yeah, but I don't know why the D8 would be on your D20.
Yeah, first roll is nonsense.
Okay,
Okay.
we're going to go with
So I'm just
16 was
gonna
the attack roll. We're going to go with...
And I'm just going to roll another D8.
Yeah, give me another D8. Yes, please.
So I did.
14 damage.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
14. I don't know why it's showing up twice.
All right, we're having special technical day, but...
Paladin technical difficulties.
Okay, so attack number 1 is 14 damage. Attack number 2.
What happened? What's...
This is so strange. Now it's 1d20 plus 1d10 plus 2d8.
All right, I'm taking the longsword roll, which is in there, which is the 13 plus 11, 24. That's a hit. And then what did it do?
Okay, so then I got 8 because I'm one-handed plus another. Okay, so I did 10 more.
So
damage.
10 more damage. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh this. See if that.
Appreciated. Duren, anything else for you there?
No, do you want any more rolls?
No, we're good. Good with the rolls. So what we've got going on over here is our table friend is going to look around, and it can see, I think, 3 characters at the moment. It is going to force those 3 characters to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, or be slowed. And that is going to be Loktar, that is going to be Montgomery, and that is going to be Las-Dal. Fortunes invisible.
Does a dirty 20 save?
Dirty 20's totally fine. 19's totally fine. 13's not going to do it, though. So, Montgomery, you cannot use reactions. Your speed is halved, and you can only make 1 attack per round.
Awesome. Awesome news.
Awesome news. And now that you're slowed down a little bit, the table flips upon you. First once, and then again. Once, and then again.
Montgomery, now is not the time to be lackadaisical. Get away from that table.
28 to hit for 21
that
bludgeoning damage, and then a critical fail to follow up.
21. Wow. All right.
You got it. Loktar, over to you.
All right. More cracks.
Gung gung.
Again, reckless. Yay.
Hit. 22 points of damage so far.
You know what I've neglected to mention this whole time? One per turn. If it's able to be frightened, maybe it might be, but I doubt a table could be frightened. But maybe, who knows?
I'll double check. It is immune to fright,
Yes.
but not to 14 more force damage.
Suppose that's that. And maybe I'll. Nah, no. There we go. We're good.
Montgomery, back over to you.
I'm going to do I think I'm going to do the exact same thing again. I don't want to blow too high a level.
Whoa, you are
Wow.
good at magic missiles. 25 more
Uh-huh.
points of force damage. It is still a table, but it's
Dang
not
it.
much of one.
Dang it. All right, that's it. I don't want to move because I don't want him to get an attack.
You got it. Las-Dal.
Let's see. I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna set myself up to a spot where I've got 5 feet between me and Montgomery. And
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Thunderclap
Okay.
on the table. So I need a Constitution saving throw of 18.
Con 18. It does get advantage. It manages an 11. That's not so great.
So it takes 7 thunder damage.
7 thunder damage. Thunder works.
Knock it back or what?
You've been thunderstruck. No,
To the
it
south
doesn't
and to the
move.
west.
This is the cantrip, not the.
Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not the thunder wave. It's thunderclap.
Mimic, Pseudopod, Duren, coming at you. 13? Nope. Fortune.
I'm not sure that psychic will work on this thing. On a construct.
Didn't he do vicious mockery?
I failed.
Failed.
I think Fortune will kind of chime out to everyone and how are you all doing here? I might kind of look around while I've got the benefit of invisibility to see if I can kind of scope things out before jumping in. But if you need me, I will just try my best here and see if I can cut into this thing.
No, I think
No.
we got it. You go on. Keep scouting.
All right. Fortune is going to stealth around and kind of scout outside, going south. It looks like across from the ballista.
Sure.
I just pictured Montgomery getting tossed in the air, moving in slow mo. Like, I'm fine. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
boy. Yeah, go
All
do your thing.
All right.
If I hear you crash through another table, I know you're in trouble.
So as you hit this point, Fortune, you may finally come to a realization that might have been masked from you up till this point. You're not in normal gravity. As you step out on the shoulder, you realize that the shoulder is twisted and you are standing at an odd angle to the rest of the world. Now that you have a view of the outside area, the gravity is being provided by the floor, keeping you down while you're looking forward on an angle down towards the mountains. You can continue walking down towards a door set into the upper arm. It looks unlocked. A little push should get it open for you.
Can Fortune instead use an action here to just listen at the door for a moment?
Sure, go ahead and give me a perception check. Which may be an advantage as your ears are covered over, but
In this case, it wouldn't be an advantage because I have disadvantage on all
Ah.
these checks. And if
got it. But still pulling out a respectable 19. All seems quiet down this length of arm, that you can hear coming up from below the shrieking of the mushrooms from inside the destruction of the table. And across the way, basically you can hear the slurping of a mimic trying to get its tongue on Duren.
oh, this is where Duren is. Duren, are you okay? Knock on it like it's a bathroom.
No, Duren's over here. You're over here.
Sorry. Okay.
So you can kind of look across the way, and you just see like a tongue coming out and slapping ineffectually at Duren.
Mentally yell over to Duren. You okay over there, Duren?
You're gonna get no response. I can't talk.
No, you can talk psychically. You're linked to me.
I am good.
There we go.
All right. Fortune will kind of just open the door softly here and peek in.
Sure. Opening the door, it sees a long hallway that runs basically the length of the rest of the arm. The nearest spot to you contains bars and gated doors, probably cells for containing prisoners or other sets. A ball joint area in the elbow, another prison set, and then something going on towards the limit of your vision down in the hand. You can see a platform or square in the floor, and then the finger digits extending beyond.
Okay. She's like 15 feet, so I think Fortune will just kind of step into the entrance and then essentially hide here for now.
Sounds good.
Not going all the way.
Duren, over by the mimic, what are you up to?
I'm gonna attack, and I think I know what my issue was. I somehow had Beyond 20 installed twice.
Ah, okie dokie.
Oh man.
Oh, well, good news, a 12 would hit. Bad news, it's an automatic miss. Duren, anything else? I think you got another attack if you want.
I do. Oh, I've got an attack.
Okay. A
And-
15, it does hit.
And so I'm doing 17 damage.
17 damage. It is still a mimic. Duren,
That's
anything
all
else?
I can do.
All right. Back up north. Table flip. Trying to smash Montgomery.
Is that his Hulk smash? Table flip.
Table flip. Actually kind of is. 24 for 20? Or 24 for 24?
I would
And
know
then-
Montgomery's AC, right?
It's 20.
I'm gonna bardic cutting words that
Okay.
that first attack.
Let's
Or you
see.
could just let him cast shield.
4 or better.
Yeah, but I can't do a reaction.
He
now
can't do
because he's
reactions
slow.
because he's slowed.
Yeah.
He slowed in. I felt that happen. So take 9 away from that first attack.
Oh, nice.
9 off the first attack will make that into a miss, but the
Hey,
follow-up
everyone's nice too.
I only have one
23 for
reaction.
19.
19. All right.
Loktar.
That'll teach me to gloat about not being touched.
Hey,
Um,
sometimes you move to the front of the line. Loktar, what do we got?
Montgomery, wake up! I think she's napping. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh. Look at that. We got 15 points of damage there. Good hit. We got 11 more, and that is enough to silence the movement of the table.
Oh my god.
It goes still. Loktar, anything else?
Help Montgomery to his feet. Montgomery, that table did not look that comfortable.
It wasn't. It wasn't at all. Thank you, Loktar.
All right. Now I need a quick check. I believe that I just heard that Loktar said something out loud. Do we all agree that that's what just happened?
Yeah, he doesn't have
Okay.
any speech impediment at the current time.
Oh
as
no,
far as I know.
I'm aware you have no speech impediment.
Someone's about to come and say hello to us because of that.
I want to double check that Loktar did make some noise right there, and
Yeah.
Loktar, you are still currently in the throat area. From above you, you hear a twang and a click. Okay? And you look up, and you realize that above you, there's kind of the tunnel opening as it continues up to climb. And what you thought was just like a hatch or maybe a further opening is actually the weapon of this contraption. And coming down at you in a massive stream is a bolt of boiling water.
Ooh.
Oh no.
As it comes down at you and is just whoo.
And in all fairness, I was picturing myself walking here. Not that I'm trying to step into it or anything. But to help Montgomery up, I would probably be closer if in case it matters.
As it comes down at you, where's the thing that I need to hit?
That sounds like the type of thing that making a save isn't going to help much.
Well, it's going to help a little at least. So I need a DC 15 dexterity saving throw to get out of the throat before this jet of water hits you.
15 dexterity. Okay, dexterity's not a good one for me. All right.
Is that all of us, or just the two of us?
Just Loktar,
Oh,
because it's basically
Are
just.
you high enough
Oh,
barbarian
okay.
to
Danger
You know what?
save your sense?
I am not raging, so I can cast spells, right? So I'll do an absorb elements. I have to use a second level slot, but I'll do absorb elements. Elements. How's that sound? Good? I don't know. Should I do that? I think I'm melting.
Wait,
here.
hang on. Wait. So as a barbarian, I think you get advantage on dexterity saving throws from what you can see.
Oh, thank you. I forgot
Okay.
about that.
So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Jason was. That's what Jason was saying. So give me one more d20. Do better than that
Oh,
5.
nice.
Okay.
Holy crap.
So
Yeah.
good call there. As the water goes past you,
It doesn't happen
Can I
like
heroically push
the
Montgomery?
Matrix. Like the water's coming at him and he just slow mo bullet time moves out of the way.
so the water's just coming down. You're like looking out at it. You were doing stuff with the table. You managed to get a hold of something, pull yourself out. It all comes past you. Mixed in that water is little silvery flecks of that gray liquid that had been dripping down, just all getting tumbled about. It hits the bottom and splashes out to the side. You can hear a further disturbance happening down there. The water cycles down for maybe a second, and then the stream is done, and it's just dripping off the walls in there. Montgomery, still in combat's turn. What are you up to?
So it's completely scot-free, no damage?
Scot-free, no damage
Holy crap. All right.
at the moment.
Yeah, I think I wanna back out of here.
Okay?
I guess that's as far as I can move.
You make your way over, and then give me on that slow. I want to say end of your turn. Give me a DC Wisdom.
I think you missed one as well. 'cause
Yeah.
You have a missile turn before.
Yeah, give me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. And let's end this slow on you if you can. Slow is no longer affecting you.
All right, awesome.
Excellent. Las-Dal.
Seeing Loktar miss his shower, I'm gonna start moving over this way here because I hear some clanging from, I'm assuming, Duren.
Mhm.
I see a mimic. Well, your brothers and sisters left you behind. I can see why. You lack imagination. Vicious mockery.
Aw.
That's cold, man.
It's vicious. Come on.
9 is not going to handle it, so let's see that damage.
D4s, that's the bad part.
But it's 3 of them, isn't it?
That's true. It is 3d4s. Come on, click. There
You
you
could
go.
do 12.
7? That's not bad.
It's respectable. On the follow-up, it will be the Mimic's turn. The Mimic will now have disadvantage on the attack.
Even though it hasn't even hit me yet. Oh.
Still no. Poor Mimic.
I'm here to cause trouble where I can.
Fortune.
Okay. Just a random question. Do I hear like any sounds below me on this side?
No. Just a straight hallway heading down. No
Okay.
trouble ahead.
Doesn't sound like any of the whites got boiled and woke up underneath me here.
No.
Okay. There's a path down the arm here. I'm gonna be a little bit sketchier and go further.
Okay. Should make your way down there.
15, 20.
Don't worry, your
Stuck.
your face will scare anything away.
Yeah, but I'm invisible. They won't be scared of my face yet. How
Yeah.
long does that last, by the way? Is it
As you
1
enter
minute or
that
1
circular area, you hit another weightless zone, so you get to float across that circular area in the elbow joint.
And I'll kind of let them know. It seems like we're actually on a slant, but this thing is producing its own gravity, so we can kind of walk along it. But where I'm at, it stops. Don't know if I should go further here. Can I like just kind of really look into this room, looking for any kind of trap or something that might trigger if I cross into the weightlessness?
Sure.
it?
Let's go with a investigation check on that one.
All right, let's do this disadvantage.
So you don't see anything troublesome here aside from if you were incautious and drifted in slowly, you could end up having to wait a long time to get to a surface that you could kick off against. So
Oh,
you could get yourself in trouble, but it would take some clumsiness.
huh. I'm confused why it's. I don't think it's taking in my reliable talent anymore.
No.
Interesting. Would a
Shouldn't that have
16
been
have made a difference?
No. So yeah, there's no trouble in here other than being stuck in the middle of an anti-gravity bubble, but that would take some doing.
Okay, I think Fortune is going to like go at an angle and just cross kind of over to this opening here
Sure.
and just take in the sights for now and keep an eye out for trouble.
Sounds good. Duren, back up there. We got a mimic in front of you.
I'm gonna swing at it.
I believe in you.
Okay, so
15 will do it. No more mimic.
thank God. And then I'm gonna come up here. The stone table is gone.
Stone table is gone, or smashed at least.
Okay, then I'm coming back up.
All right. You gather back up. All obvious threats are currently dealt with, aside from the big water gun up top.
Let's take a look in the room to see if there's actually anything in here other than the mimic that was.
Nothing valuable other than the decaying corpse of the mimic.
No good. All right.
Looking out from this room, can I like see any parts of the body that we wouldn't have maybe we would have passed by without even knowing we could get to, like any kind of external room looking areas that we would either be on the same floor of us or like right below us?
No. Most of Landro's body is embedded in the mountain, so the arm that you are in and its head is really the only part that's exposed to air. So as you're looking across, you can kind of see where the other arm is embedded in the wall, and Duren's kind of standing right where that gap is, and then it's embedded and crushed in there.
I wave at Duren.
From where you're
Invisibly.
standing, you might be able to just see the slits where the whites are standing down on the chest, but probably not in there because they're designed so you can't see in from out.
Okay.
Taking a look at the little setup we have for finding our piece of rod. Is it still showing up higher or
Up higher, and you are standing there, so it is showing up higher, you would imagine, towards the head.
well, once we're good here, we still got to go up.
Sounds like something happened in the middle of it, or going up the neck. Do we need to go on the outside and maybe disable it, Las-Dal?
Not sure.
Give me-
Taking a quick look in there, does it look like a mechanism has a round 2 or something arcane set up?
Give me an Arcana check. And then, Duren, you've made your way all the way down to the end of the arm there. You've passed another set of cells, and there's a lever and then a spot on the floor. Lever, spot on the floor.
Spot.
It's just right there. It's like, that is 100%
A spot on the
a
floor.
spot on the floor, and there's a
So-
lever.
I'm gonna say, hey, Fortune, come stand on this spot.
When I was looking outside, does it look like this is just a complete drop from the arm, like straight down a couple hundred feet?
From the arm, the drop would be roughly 130 feet.
Okay, let's
Not too
not
bad.
have you. I would also like to let everyone know that like now whenever Duren talks, he like goes full like Charles Xavier and. But then I'm gonna wait for. Oh, I'm not gonna wait for anyone to come down. I'm just gonna pull the lever.
Okay.
Not standing on the spot.
Sure. You give the lever a pull. As you give the lever a pull, a beam coalesces from the ceiling above you, comes down and hits that little platform area. The platform area slides apart and opens, and the beam heads down towards the ground some 130 feet below. A few loose rocks and bits of vegetation start pulling up on the beam and moving towards the hand. You've engaged a tractor beam of sorts.
Oh, so it only goes up.
But can we control this hand somehow? Can we move it?
So as that's going on,
Can I tell? Could we use this to go down?
if you start placing, how you would test that out, you put some heavy stuff on there or try and push against it, it does pull up. So it is moving up heavy enough to pull anything you could get to hand. Maybe a big enough thing it wouldn't be able to pull, but anything that you've tested gets pulled up.
So like a Duren size thing might not.
I mean,
Going up.
you swim against it. In the meantime, though, Las-Dal, you've been checking out that water gun up above, and it is a magical construction, or at least the magitech that takes place here. It has been hastily redirected. It was not meant to point down the way it is, and whoever has rigged it up in that fashion damaged the charging circuits to it, so it will not fire again. You're 95% sure.
It looks like we're safe to go up.
How high is the ceiling?
It's another 40 feet from where you are to the that cannon. So you got to climb up the neck and then into the head area.
Well, now that it's finally quiet and calm, I'd like to look at those maps and papers that were on the table.
Sure. Those maps and papers show a depiction of the lands before the day of mourning. You realize they would be of little strategic use now, but to a collector, probably worth some money.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and stow those away. Anything else of note in these papers?
It does detail the attack plans and strategies that were to be used by Landro. The things that they was going to attack no longer exist, but it is certainly a historical item. Talking to some of your friends who sell things on the black market, you might estimate worth 2,500 gold pieces.
Wow.
Not bad at all.
Look at you.
Would look good on the wall.
Could have used that towards my crystal longsword.
I mean, the wife has been asking for, some wall hangings.
Yeah,
You bring her-
murals.
You could bring her home stuff of your travels, and so she can keep track of you.
Fortune,
Stories to tell.
I see you've eased your way around to the back shoulder. From the back shoulder, you can see an excellent view of the mountains around you. 130 some foot drop from where you are to where the mountains are below. The peaks continue to rise from iron rot in the distance, and you can see the basically, just that portion of the mass that is Landro is free of the mountain. He teleported into the mountain. His one arm is embedded in the mountain range, lower half, and so on.
So, do I think I could climb up on the outside to get a view inside the head?
You could.
Las-Dal, I'm going to climb up here, telling you because, if I need someone to come after me, you're the one who can. And Fortune's going to use his climb speed and go up the outside and see if he can find any vantage points inside whatever's going on up top.
Sure. So as you start making your way along, it is taking a pretty significant amount of your skill to make this climb. Landro is armored so that it discourages people climbing on it, and two, it has a field of force on covering it that you are stepping outside of to climb. So you're on an almost glassy surface that you are working your way up on. You won't have a great time trying to go off to either side. As you get a bit of advantage, you work your way kind of along the shoulder, staying to the tops of where you are. You can see the face structure to it. It's got an open mouth, which likely would have been where that water cannon should be shooting out of. But even from this distance, you can see that the force field covers that area, so you would not be able to get inside.
Okay. Doesn't look like we could really easily get in through here.
I'll relay that to the party.
And are you still invisible?
Yes, it's for an hour.
Okay.
So, yep.
Sounds good. You ease your way
That is
back
where this
inside.
gold fortune comes from.
Ah.
Well, he did
Boldness.
fail his test, so he might as well stay invisible.
If there becomes a moment where Duren could stand on the shoulder of this and look out upon the vast land,
Sure.
please let me know because I'd like that moment.
You may absolutely do so.
A lot of great views back there, Duren.
Yeah, I just know that I can't climb up onto the thing.
So, Duren, you can come down here. So right from here, there is a walkway that you can walk on out and around.
Okay.
And take in that vantage point. Now, Duren, as you stride out there to take in that vantage point, you are not invisible, correct?
Motherfucker. No.
Okay.
I'm also not making any noise because I can't talk.
You're not making any noise because you can't talk. Can I have a stealth check from you just to set your baseline noisiness? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. One moment. As I check
Good thing I got that mithril plate, otherwise I would have had disadvantage.
Yeah. Let me just check the passive perception of this particular thing.
Oh man!
You're fine. You
Am
go
I
out.
gonna get sniped?
You go out. You take a nice look around. It is beautiful in a terrible way. The landscape is twisted. The mountain itself looks like it is rusty, but it is a huge and awe-inspiring mass of destruction and oddities. Up above, predatory birds wheel. Out in the distance, you see the little glowy tendrils of blaze bears frolicking. Duren, anything else?
I go back in.
Back inside.
For a brief moment, I'm standing up there pretty majestic as the wind blows in my hair, and I see all the lands before me, like Mufasa and Simba looking out at the Pride lands.
One day this will all be yours, son.
Can any of you identify this helmet, by the way? And I'm kind of hand the silver helmet to the first person I can hand to, which was like Las-Dal. You feel like my hand on your face for a second.
What the? What?
Oh, here
Why
you
are
go.
you so patty? That feels weird.
Yeah, it's not been great. I feel honestly a lot less self-conscious being invisible.
Oh, okay, that's good. But unfortunately, I don't have the ability to tell you what something is. I'm pretty sure that might be Montgomery's wheelhouse.
Yeah, I definitely could do that.
I'm holding the helmet out to Montgomery at this point.
Who? I'll take the helmet. And who has the 100 gold piece pearl that's needed to do this?
Oh, well, I didn't know
Not
you
many
needed
pearls on me.
an item.
I mean,
Oh,
you
sorry,
guys
go
have had
ahead.
tens of thousands of golds of gems. If you guys were going to say that not one of you remembered to keep a pearl, I'm totally okay with that.
Hey,
That
my
seems
character
on
won't know that
brand.
shit.
It does seem on brand.
You're like, who's got the pearl? You're like, I got the diamond dust.
I would say I had a gem enough to bring back Las-Dal, so maybe I was like, I'd rather cool stones.
Yeah.
I got ruby dust. I don't have a pearl.
I'll
Guess we should
trade
try putting it on.
I'll trade you this 100 gold piece pearl for 4,000 gold.
Duren, have you seen this view on this side? Come over here. Come over here to the sledge with me.
I don't think I want to.
Oh, I think I see your 4,000 gold. They're hanging right. It's right there. The gravity's holding it so close. Just reach out for it.
My best part is I'm imagining Fortune is actually gesturing, not realizing that he's invisible right now.
I rolled insight and I don't believe you.
Okay.
Hold on. Are you sure?
So the helmet is a silvery helmet. It's got a fairly good sized dent in one section of it. It has some obvious arcane markings to it, and was found atop the body of what looked to have been the pilot or director of this creature. Inspecting it, yeah, it's definitely got something going on. But I think we might have to wait to find out what. Unless somebody's...
I'll give the pearl.
Alright. Pearl is turned over.
That means minus my 100 gold.
As a little bit of time passes and an identify takes form, the helmet is intended to be a control link to Landro, to convey the pilot's instructions to the Graymatter engine. However, it has been damaged, and Montgomery, you realize that it would not do that anymore. If you were to place this on your head, you would be stuck for at least a few moments in a feedback loop of sorts. What should normally be the feedback from Landro's form to the pilot and the pilot to Landro is stuck, echoing back and forth. Putting it on, you might experience visions, hallucinations, madness. Hard to tell exactly what without actually putting it on, but you would not gain control over Landro in the condition it is in.
I have an idea.
Give it to Telovere.
Well, I was thinking if there's anything in here, sneak up to the head, put it on top of anyone who's here.
Oh,
Give us a few seconds of them being driven mad, or
That's a very interesting idea.
Yes, we used to do this to the goblins with buckets.
I'd like to keep it so that
Exactly.
I can use it as my Professor X helmet,
Okay.
I mean,
and I can talk to the world.
Could we not merely pound out the dent and then control this Colossus for ourselves?
well, he is mostly stuck in a mountain, so I
Yeah.
don't know
Also,
if it has the power.
If the damage inside is more functional than just visual, you're not gonna be able to fix that easily. At least I don't think any of us will be able to.
I mean, ain't nobody know reparo? I mean, mending.
I mean, we did find its
I think I
spine is
do, actually.
broken.
I
in
actually,
half,
I
too.
have mending.
Oh,
Here.
no, dang it. You
Here.
got it, though.
I'll mend it. I'll mend it just to see what happens.
Mending plus time. So 10 minutes pass. However, there is not a break in the helmet. There's a dent, so mending is ineffective.
Does it look like we can make it up through here now
Sure.
that the water's okay?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
A quick 20-foot climb, and you could be up there.
Yeah,
What
let's
do y'all
go.
think?
I'm
Does
going.
anyone need a moment to heal up or something? Because I know Montgomery got thrown around.
Wait, does someone want to heal Loktar?
I don't know if I have enough skills to heal him enough where he's not going to go down.
Goodberry doesn't upcast as far as I know, huh? So if he's a second level, it'll still make 10. Is that right?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Is it worth it? I got 2 second level slots. Heal 20 points.
To get 10 health back?
No, don't.
That'll be 20 points
don't-
because of two slots. So 20 points. That's pretty.
Let me look. Let me look at what I got. I have 21 more points of lay on hands. So I could give those to you.
All right.
I have a greater healing potion. Who else has healing potions?
I have a greater as well.
Okay, well you have 21 more points of health. If I could talk, I could heal you a lot. Because let me tell you, I have almost every single spell slot still. I just can't use them.
Here, Loktar, take this potion of greater healing. It's a 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you heard that.
Oh.
44 plus 4, 48.
So as the healing takes place, the parties made their way up into what would be the jaw or mouth of Landro. The mechanical guts of what must have been a magical cannon were torn out of a platform, pointed down, and had ejected that water at you. On the south, a 3-foot-tall ledge is all that separates this chamber from the open air. Plus, there's that force field. If not for the dense mist of the mournland, the window would afford a spectacular view. But as it is, it's mountains and then smudges. Above you, a deep red light pulses down from the final climb into the skull of Landro.
Let's go. Or do we want to take a short rest or anything?
It may behoove us.
Yeah, I'd be happy with a short rest.
Probably did that before coming up to the jaw. But
Indeed.
We have this nice view.
Yeah,
Sure,
you
it
get
is.
a nice view.
It's peaceful and relaxing.
I have a feeling there's gonna be a big old baddie up top. So
Yeah.
Please God, not the Lord of Blades.
So during the short rest, I'll play a little bit of a song on my Yarting, and there will be an additional die to use. I gotta see what die it is.
You're gonna play music.
I'm quietly, just a
I'm trying to rest here.
Bing, bing, bing.
Ding, 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 ding.
As your hit die are expended and you have, hopefully, the benefits of your long rest, can I have one person roll me a fateful d20? You don't want to see a 1.
I'll do
Song,
it. I
Song of
gotcha.
Rest is a D10.
Slash.
This is a short rest, though, right?
Short rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, because you just said long.
All right, 16 is not a 1.
All right.
Duren,
That's a true statement.
as you're relaxing and looking out across the Mournlands, you see those birds of prey that have been circling up above come down. One of them flies past the window, the acreage of its wingspan impressive as a rock passes by, heading off to nest somewhere in the mountains. They seem aware of the force field surrounding Landro. In spite of your tasty little morsels just sitting there, they fly on by.
Sucks to suck. I tell them that telepathically through the force field.
Squawk walk. All right. I'm going to start moving some tokens over.
I got full heal out of that. Nice.
I did pretty good.
Fortune's going to return to invisible using another psychic die here as we continue.
I would say Lothar, I would have told you to use all your hit dice.
Pretty much I guess. Just doing them like little by little, but I might as well just did them all, huh?
Well, the short rest doesn't seem to do multiple hit dice for me. No matter how many I select, it only rolls one.
Oh, really?
Well, if
Oh,
you
there we
Oh,
go. Cool.
that's why.
Yeah, you got to click take short rest for it to.
Well, no, I have to hit the actual like dice. There's like a gray button that shows.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah, you hit that and that does it, yeah.
I assume short rest would do it.
You'd think.
Nice.
Oh, it's beautiful up here. Oh,
What
baby.
the blue is that?
It is pretty up here. As you head up after your brief rest, dripping pipes and rusty chains hang from the 15-foot high ceiling of this chamber. Deep red light courses rhythmically through the pipes, which converge on a large object atop a circular dais. The object resembles an oversized brain made of iron-gray ceramic. Its surface is molded with countless grooves that form mesmerizing patterns. A crack along the ceramic brain's frontal lobe leaks a thin, gray liquid that pools around the dais and drips down below. It looks delicious. Floating above the brain and scattering light across the room is a small, slender object, a piece of the rod of 7 parts.
I'll just grab that and we'll go.
Is it really
It's not going to be easy. And I can't teleport right now. Because remember...
We cannot.
Yeah.
I can.
I have a feeling something bad's going to happen.
So,
Are these
as we
walls
have
climbable?
the 15-foot walls are made of metal. They're very smooth. You
But like there's cables
possibly.
and stuff that
Oh yeah, you could climb the cables and such.
Okay.
Now-
I have the ability to grab that without moving to it.
I dropped you in places just to have you in places. The big brain thing is here. The hole is there. There's a little bit of room to stand here and here and here. Please position yourselves as you would like to be, and then let me know what you might be doing.
I'm going poke.
This is the brain here.
That is the brain
Oh.
there.
I'm poking it.
You're going to poke the brain?
I'm going to say a little tickle tickle.
I'm up
Fortune's
the
gonna-
wall a couple feet
Yep.
on the side here. How tall is the ceiling here?
15 feet.
I'm gonna be up 10 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
I think Fortune's gonna kind of try to clamber up onto some cables and whatnot, and just kind of keep a view from up there for now too.
And we're all using telepathy when we communicate.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
And then Duren has moved forward and started to give a little bit of poke. Any other news that I should hear about?
Might not. I was about to cast it, and then seeing him go up there, I stop.
Okay.
Duren, I can create a hand and pull that. None of us need to be there.
As you're giving a little poke, the liquid, that silvery goo, coalesces into a lithe form, humanoid in shape. It's leaning or maybe melded partially into the brain. It forms a mouth, but no opening. You can see it mimicking motion, but the voice comes into your brains telepathically. You are very curious.
Why, thank you.
You are quite welcome. It's been some time since I've had someone curious here. I am Landro. What do you wish to know?
Beware, Duren. I am not sure this creature means curious as in compliment.
We're just here seeking an item that is stuck to you at the moment. We're not here to disturb you in any other manner.
An item that is stuck to me. Wonderful. Good.
I was gonna point to the rod. If we could just grab that and be on our way.
And the being sort of leans out away from the brain so it can turn and look back up at effectively itself, and then it turns and looks back to you. Ah, that is not stuck to me. That is part of me.
Sorry, Landro, we don't need that.
Maybe he can come with us.
I could come with you.
God,
That
he's
would be
reading
a
my mind.
curious event.
How would that work?
Yes. We can take you somewhere where everyone is curious.
You could take me somewhere everyone is curious. That would be wonderful. I would need an object to inhabit. Have you come across an id crystal?
What is an id crystal?
An id crystal allows an id to inhabit. I am an id.
Would our active, forgetting the name, docent be an id? No.
As you are you thinking that?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you think that, no, those are constructed of dragon shards. They do contain an id, but I could not inhabit such a thing. Landro, my other Landro, had an id crystal. It was in their leg.
Oh, it's down in the other leg.
The
other
other
leg of
leg.
this
You have
creature.
not been to both legs?
No, we came up one.
Ah. If you could fetch the id crystal, I could inhabit it and accompany you.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
I'm trying to get a read on this thing.
You mean I
Seems-
gotta travel through this whole damn thing again?
Can we do an insight check on Landro?
Sure. Go ahead and give me an insight check on Landro.
Yeah, sweet disadvantage.
It seems more amenable than I expected.
It seems like a very curious and pliable creature. It seems agreeable for the moment, but it definitely wants things.
What would you do with like freedom from just being, trapped inside of your own body?
I wish to learn a great deal. I have learned some things. I have learned things from you. Thoughts of the surface. I now seek knowledge of a clandestine variety. Deep secrets and deep
if you-
thoughts.
If you come with us, we not only do we have some people that might be able to fulfill that curiosity, you would also possibly be going across the realms with us or across the planes.
do you have any secrets to share, Landro? And I don't know how Fortune would convey this without giving it up to Landro, but Fortune asks this in a way that's like very suspicious.
Okay.
Because he is thinking this is an awful lot like a cultist of Vecna, the way he's referring to learn powerful secrets.
Sure. Yes, it does definitely seem in that fashion. Go ahead and give me an insight check. Your advantage and disadvantage will cancel out to a straight roll at this point.
Okay, so if we remember that it's just a 17 with the
I would
black.
share secrets with you. And as he says that, he sort of extends a hand, and you can see that just like it trails upward a little bit, sort of offering to rub your face.
Have you ever tried burying a secret? Because that provides its own feeling of satisfaction to take something and remove it from the world.
How does one remove a secret?
Bury it deep inside. Like if you could put a secret in memory and then delete that memory, it would be gone forever.
Would you share a secret with me? And then I could bury it?
You know? Yeah. Let me see here.
I like to dance at night.
We already know that secret.
Does
He
Landro
doesn't.
does Landro already know that secret because it was shared with the world?
Landro probably doesn't specifically know that secret,
Okay.
but as Duren tries to pass it off, everybody else, like in their mind, has the image of Duren like.
That's right. I was doing the
Like,
Macarena.
so because you all sort of think it at the same time, you can feel that he's grabbing that little image from each of your brains. That is not a secret. You all
No.
knew it.
But my secret is that there's a Tabaxi dance instructor actually in Waterdeep by the name of Brilliant Sky who I've happened upon a few times when visiting, and I'm quite fond of her. And I've
And
not told a soul that.
as you're saying that, it's sort of reaching forwards. Do you let it touch the side of your head?
No.
Okay. And it's pretty easy. You're still reasonably easy. Just like lean away from it, and it just like whiffs a little bit. Oh, I thought we were going to share a secret.
Sorry, I'm in no shape to be touched right now. I can barely stand to be in my own body.
You say that you are in no shape, but I have no shape. And it just sort of like melts and then comes back a little bit.
Uh, it'd be nice if I could do that, but if I melted, there would be no putting me back together.
Would any of you others share a secret with me that I could bury? And it doesn't really have a face, so it's just sort of like the shape of its face swinging.
Could I do an insight here to see if this is something that might feel like it's like the womb of death as it's essentially reaching out to touch me?
Doesn't seem to have indicated any harm intended.
Okay. Fortune will reluctantly say right behind the ear if you give it just like a little scratch.
And as it just reaches out and it puts its finger there, it feels like for a moment that you're almost underwater. But it's just a quick moment, like you're being coated, and then it comes back. And then not just the little story that you shared here, but the deeply intimate knowledge of everything about that dancer, that relationship, your feelings about it, feel like they've just been pulled just a little bit further away from you and shared with Landro. Landro goes, "Ah, I understand."
I'm glad I could share a new feeling with you.
But now that we know it, how is it buried?
Well, it's a good question. I told it to you, so now it is out there. Can you pull it away entirely from me? I feel like when you connected with it, part of it left, but can you take it all and place it in a memory bank of some kind and then destroy that memory bank? And it is buried, lost to everyone. Because I'm trying to only share this with
Mhm.
Landro. I don't know whether that was physically possible, but if so, then
Yeah.
only with Landro.
I was wondering also, do we all know what's going on here? Like, as far
No,
as-
so Landro did not share the secret because he thought he was going to bury it. You heard the offer of I knew about this dancer, but now that's all you got. You just
I
got
guess-
you get the intro line of it.
Would he be able to feel it if I did the usual burying? Because none of us have done this for a very long time, so I don't quite remember the mechanics of burying a secret.
I don't think any of you actually buried a secret. I'd have to check back. I don't remember any of you
I don't
burying a
think so.
I
secret.
don't think so.
Uh-uh.
So this will be a first for you all that I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I might have thought about it before. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So as you have this secret in mind, and you go to bury it, and currently the secret is shared between you and Landro. Landro and you both agree. You can feel the memory of that secret fading from you and fading from Landro, and then a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less, and then it's
Yeah.
just gone.
While that's kind of happening, Fortune is focusing entirely on the feeling of it going away. So kind of like thinking about, being sick or being in a weird mental state until you realize you're back to normal. But in this case, it would be gone when he kind of like that's how he loses the train of thought here.
And it doesn't feel bad or weird. It feels like forgetting, which most people can't remember. So you now know, you remember that there was a thing you knew about a dancer, but all the details are gone now. They're all kind of washed out, like the password to your fort when you were a kid. You know it was a long password and it was goofy and it had the word potato in it, but that's about it. And Landro's sort of like, I did not enjoy that.
I'm sorry to have let you down. What was I doing?
I don't remember what we were doing either.
You needed something from the lake.
I did. I will need an id crystal to travel with you.
Let's go get it.
What does an id crystal look like?
And he describes the crystal to you, about yay big, crystally. And good news, you've taken care of all the dangers. Down and up again, and you have an id crystal. Well done. You've cleared the dungeon.
Can we, while we're walking, like while we're going down there, communicate with ourselves? Do we feel like Landro is in all our communications still as we even get further away from him?
No. As soon as you are maybe down past the jaw, you are out of Landro's range.
Okay.
You feel him a little bit each time you get close to the gray matter dripping along that little trail, but most of that's been cleared out by the jet of water.
Okay. So I think when we're in a place where it seems clear, we can kind of talk about. So I did something. It didn't seem to really pay off, whatever it quite was, but what do you all want to do? Because do we want to bring? He might be quite dangerous in his.
Yes, I
He
do not
reminds me
trust
of a
this
certain
creature.
person.
It seemed to absorb our thoughts and memories in the short time we were with it. If we were to take it to a place like Sigil, it could become a god.
I say we leave it with the wizards.
If it were to absorb their memories and thoughts, would it not become very powerful as well?
Or if it was inhabited by Vecna, if he was able to somehow take over this thing, would it not just gain the power of knowing everything around him?
We might be thinking this creature has more abilities than it actually does. This is something that is fairly common for this world, it seems, if they have crystals that hold them.
Hmm.
And we don't know how much of him will be active when he is in the crystal.
Is it wise to bring him to a different plane? I don't think so.
Perhaps see how it goes here first, and then make a decision based on that.
Something tells me he's going to know if we're going to help him or not when we get back. If we're factual on we're going to help him or not, or screw him over.
Well, I mean, I think being honest with them would probably be better here. That way we know immediately if this is going to be a major threat that we can't, because lying to him, we could find out that we've misjudged or he will take the advantage. But if we're upfront, we'll know pretty quickly how this is going to go down.
Right.
I think it's wise to get him in one of these crystals and then
Then talk
leave
with him.
him.
Oh, leave him. Okay.
Throw him out the.
Leave him, not bring him back with us.
Yeah. Maybe we
You
can
know,
leave him
maybe
with the other Warforged.
leave him with the
Yes.
Warforged is fine. I'm just saying, don't bring him back to Sigil with us.
As an aside, were any of you surprised to see the large organic brain?
The Graymatter
Yes.
engine.
I did not
It was-
expect that this creature was organic in that fashion. I found that interesting, that is all.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either.
Merely an observation.
Graymatter.
Yeah, but magic in our world doesn't work like this. This can't exist.
So I think we need to leave him in the world he's normal.
Yeah, I think that's best.
For sure. Okay, so we'll take him in the crystal and leave him in this world somewhere.
Crystals collected. You've made your way back upstairs.
Oh, there was nothing else waiting for us to kill us all.
Nope. You cleared the dungeon. You're good.
You flushed it
We-
all out.
Got a couple of whites.
Got a couple of. I mean, unless you're gonna go kick the whites in the shins, you're good.
And some screaming mushrooms.
Some screaming mushrooms. They're on the other leg though.
Look at those screaming mushrooms there.
Yeah, I say let's put his ass in this crystal and get our butts out of here.
So go back up there and kind of say, "Well, we've got the crystal."
Landro!
Yes.
Check this out.
An id crystal. Are you ready for me to transfer to the id crystal?
We are.
And with that, the little bit of gray matter ooze sort of gathers around the crystal. It absorbs into it. You can see that the crystal begins to pulse with energy from inside. As it does, the red pulsing light behind you dims and fades away. It's quiet for a moment. A little drip, drip, drip of the gray matter silenced. A soothing voice announces, 1 minute until self-destruct.
I knew it.
Oh.
I
We
knew
forgot
it.
about that.
So this is what I'm gonna say. Do we have anyone that knows like a mass teleportation spell?
It takes 10 minutes for Telovere to cast his. I can dimension door myself and one other person.
Yeah, I
Grabbing the
can't
rod.
talk. Otherwise, I would just cast Misty Step, and we'd all be back at the same spot.
Did you grab the rod?
Loktar, grab it. He's got the arm, the reach, right?
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah,
I mean,
do we?
unless
We
something
don't.
stops you.
No one has like a teleportation circle or anything like that.
No, nothing that we can do
It
that
takes
quickly.
10 minutes to do that.
We have an out. Oh, we only have 1 minute. 1 minute.
We had a flick left, right? We had them. We healed them and got them
Yes.
out of here.
They are out of
We
here.
didn't just leave them in the foot.
Nope.
Okay, great.
They were escorted out. You sent a warforged and an undead minotaur stomping across the plains there.
I mean, let's just jump. Does anyone have Featherfall? We can just jump out and get away from here.
Or maybe if we would have taken that ring from the Warforged.
Maybe. As the 1 minute announcement rings out.
It's now
We should
30
get going,
seconds.
right?
No.
Yeah,
So this was all that flash in your head because other things are happening. The steel walls fall down and away, revealing a quartet of rather somber-looking warforged guards. They bring themselves to life. We're going to go into turn order.
No.
Oh, bless you.
Schnorf.
From our knowledge of coming up, do we have any rough idea how long it would take if these things weren't bothering us to get out of here? If we just were to like just sprint for leaving?
So I don't remember exactly what the per second on gravity is, but it doesn't take a long time to fall 300 feet. So you could just jump right out.
Right.
What is the damage on 300 feet?
Quite a lot.
20d6.
Yeah,
How does levitate work?
29 DC.
Pretty good. So,
Oh, hold on, let me roll.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's do that. Oh man.
Can I upcast levitate?
Finally! That is the first time I've gotten a good initiative roll.
Is this a good time to tell you guys I do have Featherfall?
Yeah.
Yes. But we
Oh,
need
yeah.
to we need to jump an angle away.
Yeah, do you have like you just need to be like firing it off.
all right, we are in round 1. Let's get ourselves set up here. Loktar and Duren, you believe you have the jump on these sentinels, but they will be acting soon.
They're gonna kick our asses.
Looking down from this lip that you have, it's roughly 70 feet down to the rubble that blocks off near the throat area. You've got a break at the jaw, and then you've got the break at the top of the chest there.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So we said that so it's what, 29 or 30 d6?
It's
10
Low-
feet is a
low-
d6.
Okay, Loktar, do you have any?
It is a
rages left?
max. It is a max of 20 d6. So
Okay.
Oh, it maxes out. Oh, that's good to know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Velocity,
Loktar, do you have any more rages?
I do not.
Oh damn! I was gonna say you could rage and jump, and then you'd only take half damage.
So Loktar, as the 1 minute sounds out, the walls fall away. There are 4 defense sentinels waiting. What are you doing?
First thing that pops in my mind, which
Okay.
I guess is what he would do, if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible in game terms, DLC, you tell me. He goes, "We do not have time to deal with these creatures," and he grabs the one in front of him and dives over the edge with it.
Sure, that's a grapple attack. Go ahead and give me a
Is that
strength check.
Do we know how long it would take us to fall? Because I think it'd be pretty great if Montgomery could cast Featherfall on us as we're falling.
You can all jump, and during that round, you could cast Featherfall. So Featherfall's a
It only takes
reaction.
us 6 seconds for us to fall 300 feet.
Well, no, Featherfall's a reaction, so he can cast that at any time. You can all start jumping, and he can keep up, assuming he's gonna do that for you. He might decide not to. But what do we got here? Athletics check.
Oh.
Is going to have an 11.
Oh, good. That was tight.
No reason to have advantage that I see here. So yes, a grapple. So you have grappled this creature, and then you're just jumping off with it.
Yeah, I think that's the first thing that popped in my head. So,
All right.
if he could grab this one too and go down, I mean, but I don't know if that'd be.
No. So you're looking. So Loktar
Trying
and
to make it on
a
bottom
shield
when we
defender.
hit, if I can.
jump. They plummet down past the jaw, down past the neck, down to the chest, down to the center chest,
Are you
and then
insane,
hit
Loktar?
the ground.
Wait, are you just figuring that out?
As this happens, is anyone doing anything?
Yeah, I'm standing there, mouth agape.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna have to use my reaction and cast Featherfall on.
I
him.
mean, you definitely don't have to. You can if you want to.
If anything, we can heal him when we get. I mean, if he hits the ground, but the max he can get is 2 death saving throws, right?
I mean, that is an assessment. So that's 20, that's 40,
I mean, what if he takes
that's
too much
70.
damage?
It lasts
So-
1 minute.
So is a Featherfall being used?
Yeah, I gotta use it. I can't let him plummet
Alright.
that far.
So he might be surprised as he slows down and lets the monster the.
Seems
lets the
fair to
fall
me.
So you could drop it.
Okay, let's see. Where's
down.
There we go.
Shoot, he might even be able to just land and wail on it now, huh?
I guess I mean
Only
we'd always
14
kind of
damage.
assumed
Wait,
that we
you
all
can
would
do
be
5 of
falling,
us.
and then couldn't I go ahead and cast on all
Yeah,
of us now?
you can get it. You can get everybody right now.
Yeah, let's
Did
do
that really just come out to 14 damage? Wow.
That really just came out to 14 damage. So,
That's why they call it a sophagus.
Oh, don't.
oh,
Fortune's gonna take a sneak attack on Loktar.
oh, we got things going on. All right.
Painful.
Let's flip back to full view for the map here because you now know where everything is, and this will make my life a little bit easier. We're gonna turn this off.
And
So to see the whole map.
Bam! All right.
Oh, wow.
So, what just happened was from way up top here, we are now way down here. Loktar, anything else?
Can I just wail on him now?
Sure. I mean, you got actions. That was one attack. Wail away, man.
Nice. Okay. All right.
oh, you jumped down the spine.
You went down the
Yeah.
spine.
Is,
Yeah, right?
You didn't jump off the front.
Is the force field still on the front of the mouth?
so he didn't. He was in the head and jumped down the spine. So he did not get out and go out to the mouth. I heard nothing about that. I heard plummet.
Yeah, I was thinking the spine. Was that an option to even jump out from there? I thought we were sealed in the head.
You're in the head. You could have just gone down and gotten off one level lower, but you were like, nope, we're plummeting.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wanted to plummet as far as possible, but I figured down the neck was the way to go.
Yep, you
Yeah.
have
Okay, cool.
successfully plummeted.
And I guess it's prone, right? So I don't have to reckless necessarily. But
Correct.
if it is needed, I'll do it.
Oh God, I feel like Loktar's gonna blow up.
23 hits for 19. 25 hits for 11.
And how would that work with the whole grappling situation? That kind of-
Grapple was just one attack.
Okay.
So you used one attack. You
Okay,
used about
so
10
those are
feet of
my
movement.
two just now.
Yep.
And
What attack? 10
then,
feet of movement, and you're now down at the bottom of the well.
the back end. Yeah, because the Gloomstalker thing was
Yep,
the reason.
Is 1 extra.
Okay, cool.
And 11 more. These guys aren't immune to anything crazy.
I'm gonna step away from it. Oh,
Jump
forgot
back
about those
up.
things.
Nope.
Jump
Back
back
up?
up. Yeah, we're all, I'm jumping out the mouth. Don't you want to jump out the mouth?
No, I mean, he's 70 feet down the hole now. Speaking of, Duren, back up top.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down. I'm gonna dash, and I'm gonna go over here and jump,
Sure.
and I'm gonna take that opportunity attack.
You're going to take the opportunity attack. Can do.
Hit me.
As you run away, it reaches out, and I'm going to need your choice, athletics or dexterity, as it tries to grapple you and hold you down with a DC 24 grapple check.
Dang.
Wow.
So I get a. Oh no, I don't get.
You
any
ain't
plus.
going nowhere.
He talks like that.
Oh.
He tried to grapple me.
He's got you
What
for
the-
2 minutes of
He didn't
playtime.
try. He did.
I got you for 60 seconds, and then we all go boom. Duren.
I can't do anything else
I
unless
mean,
you're gonna.
You still have your
I mean-
action.
I mean, you still have your
Well,
action. You could do anything
I
you
said
want.
I was gonna dash.
Oh, yeah, you dashed. Yep. You got nowhere. Back over here.
That's some
Don't you have
bullshit.
action surge?
No, he's
No,
a
I'm
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a
paladin.
paladin. Yeah.
You have
he
fighter
doesn't
for
get
some
that.
reason too.
I did at one point, but then during the 3 years.
Oh.
Montgomery. We got a grapple coming at you.
Uh-oh.
18. Athletics or acrobatics to avoid.
Let's see. It looks like that will be acrobatics.
Really?
Oh! Montgomery is
Alright.
not
Very
grappled.
nice.
Las-Dal, it's over to you.
Wait, he got a 24. He got a nat 20. There was no way that I was gonna not be grappled.
You got a
I got an 18.
you got a plus
That's a dirty
10.
20.
Oh no,
Yeah,
with a grapple check, it's a comparison.
Yeah, contests don't have nat 20 means you automatically win.
Yeah, but Las-Dal, what are you up to?
Everyone get out. I'll get Loktar out, and I'm gonna run down the throat down, and I'm gonna dash towards Loktar.
Okay, as you go to run, reaction, Guardian tries to snag you.
Which one?
The one south of you.
Oh,
Okay.
the one on the other side of.
Oh wait, hang on. Maybe I'm misreading names.
Yeah, I'm away from it. That's
Oh, okay, sorry.
right there.
Nope, misread the names. You are fine.
So I drop 10 feet, and then I go down another 60 feet down the throat.
Okay, so that's 20. That's that. And so if you're going the full 60, you end up down.
I have 70 feet of movement total, and I'm trying to get right above Loktar.
Got it. So you would be above Loktar here. Loktar, did you run down the hallway?
Yeah, after
Okay.
attacking that thing.
So you get down the tunnel. You're like Loktar, and you just see a splayed out Guardian like wiggle. So you see
Very
the
quickly landing.
Guardian wiggling down there, but you do not see Loktar.
Loktar!
Get out, Las-Dal. What are you waiting for?
You! I need you!
Actually, is this a place to jump out?
That had a window over it. That was the chest
Oh, okay.
compartment that they look out. So that had actual glass, transparent glass over
So
it.
you could break it.
You could try and break it, but Las-Dal at the moment has that decision. Las-Dal, you've used up a chunk of your movement. Any other activity?
I dashed.
Oh, you
so that
dashed?
was-
Okay,
I dashed to get that extra movement.
you got it. So then back up
What-
top.
I yell, Loktar, I'm getting you out. Get back here.
Okay.
All right, back up top. The shield guardian that has Duren grappled will
Mhm.
pull
Attack.
you to the ground. Use some of its movement to knock you prone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before I ran, I
Good.
Bardic Inspiration Montgomery. You can get out of this, and I'm gone.
Oh,
So do I don't have any choice? Like, do I make any saves or anything?
No saves. It just pulls you to the ground, and that's it, because it's got you grappled.
So I'm gonna grapple back.
You can try and grapple back on your turn, but at the moment, that's what it's doing over there. Back up here. Nope, back down at the bottom.
What would happen if someone grapples you? They reduce your speed to 0. Then you grapple them back. You're both at 0.
If you grapple them back, to grapple them back, you must first break the grapple. But yes,
Yeah. Oh.
What does it take to break the grapple? Just another strength check?
strength athletics check to break loose. But down below, Las-Dal Shield Guardian picks itself up, half of its movement, looks up, sees you there, tries to clamber up and get a hold of you.
So I'm, 5-10 feet off the ground?
You're 5-10 feet off the ground.
I'm walking down the wall. So.
Yeah. So it's going to climb, reach out to grab for you. 12. Can I get a dex or athletics? I say athletics or acrobatics, and beat a 12.
Hopefully my +5 gives me much for fudge.
You
Oh,
are
wow.
grappled.
Can you do something Bardy to help yourself?
No, they can't help
The
themselves.
Bardic doesn't help me until higher levels.
Oh, snap.
Even higher?
Actually, I could. You know what? I'm gonna Silvery Barbs him.
Oh, okay.
So then he'd have to reroll.
That makes me re-roll, I believe.
Makes you reroll, and I'm gonna give myself advantage on the next roll I have.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Re-roll incoming. 14.
Worse.
Worse.
Yeah, but he has advantage now.
But
Yeah,
now I got
true.
advantage on my next turn.
All right. Montgomery, not currently grappled, I believe. What are you up to?
Shoot. Yeah, but he's right in my face. This is not good. Let's see what I got left here. How many of them are here?
4. 3 up top now, but there were 4 total.
Yeah, but I mean, there's 3 right in this
Yeah, 3
vicinity
up in
here.
there.
Oh, well, let's see. Let's see how much they like a fireball, and I'll go ahead and.
I'm sure they don't like a fireball.
Oh, you're gonna roast the brain, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, the brain, he's already in the crystal, right? So I'll make sure the crystal and the rest of us are protected.
It's a delicacy.
Oh. Shield the monkey
There we
brains. All right. Dexterity saving throws. Do they have
DC
anything
18.
fancy? Nothing fancy. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Taking all of it. 33 points. Womp.
They're all dead. Great job, Montgomery.
Not
dead.
quite dead.
They're not
No.
dead. It's
Montgomery, anything else?
no, that's it for right now.
Fortune.
Don't want to move.
Has it been a full hour, you think? Since I was short rest.
You had a short rest, so during your short rest, an hour passed.
And then I activated at the end of that short rest. So I went back invisible.
Oh, it has not been an hour since then.
Montgomery, are you gonna be okay right there? I'm gonna try and move over to Duren and essentially give him advantage give him the help action to help him out of the grapple.
Sure.
Your little feline body is gonna pull on my big giant body to help me out.
I want to strategically maybe like use little dagger cuts or like try to push at the arms or something.
Just give the shield sentinel a little tickle. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least he's trying to help you, Duren, instead of just running off when I was in
Yeah.
the middle of a fight.
Well, I also ran off that time too. So
Speaking
Yeah,
of
he's got a
I
shotgun
didn't-
at me.
I
such
didn't
things,
run off from him.
up here, we're gonna have.
You should all be running off.
Oh, that's right.
You're running the wrong direction, Loktar.
Our destruction is imminent.
Montgomery Shield Guardian coming in. Strength Athletics +6. Please roll better than a 6 on athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Acrobatic.
I
Oh,
mean,
no.
you matched it.
reroll.
Tie. I believe tie goes to the attacker in this case.
I gave you inspiration. You got Bardic.
Do you want to deploy a bardic inspiration?
Yeah, okay.
It's a D10.
That'd be a
I was about
guaranteed
to ask you
success.
what it
That
was.
would be a success. Bardic
Oh, yeah,
inspiration.
automatically.
Anything you roll.
Yep.
Yep.
Loktar, making your way through the hallway. What you doing down there?
Well, I guess Las-Dal was calling out for me to return, and then he went, "Oh, somebody grabbed him, right?" So I guess
Ah,
I try to come back and help him. Can I reach from here?
Oh yeah, they're only 5-10 feet up at this point. They basically
Alright.
hugging each other, pulling each other down.
They're
Alright, I'm
hugging.
Hugging.
Stabbing up at the metal one.
He's hug.
Oh, not too good. That's not good at all.
No, that will not hit. And since you all have
Someone kinda
Featherfall, I'm
reckless.
going to turn the Featherfall off for the moment. 29 will work, though. For 8,
Oh, man.
and then 12 more.
that's
Loktar,
not concentration.
Anything
I guess
else?
That's it, huh?
okay. Over to Duren. Duren, you're currently prone and grappled.
So I'm gonna get up.
No, you're not. Your movement's 0.
Okay, I'm
You're
gonna get ungrappled.
That you could try and do. Oh.
And I had advantage, right?
And you would have had advantage. So go ahead and roll again, see if you can do better than that. All right. Can it hang on?
Yes!
No. You are ungrappled.
Okay, so now do I have my full speed?
You are back to full speed,
But I'm still prone.
but you're still prone. So half your movement to stand up.
Okay, so now I have 15. And I'm gonna come over here. Actually, I'm going to Booming Blade, the one right in front of me.
You've used your action to try and break your grapple.
Oh, that's right. Well, then I guess I'm gonna walk away. Bye.
He's going to use his reaction to try and grab you once more.
Whoops.
Come for me.
19.
Oh.
He's coming for you.
We have faith in you.
Damn it!
Oh, man.
And Fortune's help action apply here instead, since he
No.
broke the grapple right away.
No. The defense sentinel keeps you in place.
Damn.
The second of the red lights on each of their helms goes off as we are in round 2.
Oh, man.
Up top, this one's still trying to get a handle on Duren. Duren.
No, not Duren.
Sorry, Montgomery.
Mine's being successful.
Right, yeah, that one's working now. Montgomery,
Oh.
23.
Uh-oh.
Montgomery with the backflip. Oh.
7, no.
It was
Caught up
impossible.
with me.
Now that it has a hold of you, it drags you away.
Oh, no.
Backing you into the corner.
What the fuck, guys? Get back here.
Las-Dal. Where's Las-Dal? Oh, Las-Dal's over there. Okay.
I'm on the
Las-Dal.
wall. I have a way to get us all out. I actually do.
Yeah?
I could. It'd be one at a time. One person jump, and they'd actually be safe from landing on the ground.
So everybody still has Featherfall, I think. So
Yeah, it's a minute.
Yeah,
It's a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it lasts a minute.
but how big is this explosion gonna be?
ooh, I mean, it's a building-sized explosion to start with. So
Yeah.
in the side of a mountain.
Yeah. Okay.
that or it's a gag and it just goes boop. Could go either way.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's not.
I
gonna
don't.
do
I
that.
don't. I'm not thinking the gag. Okay.
I'm banking on that.
All right. Let's see. So I don't have any movement because he's got me grappled.
That is true.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to worm my way out of the grapple.
Okay.
Let's see if I roll better.
With advantage
Right back.
How do I get advantage?
from your
From your silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, thank you.
The number to beat was only an 8, so you're probably out of it already. But
There. Yeah, second one did it.
there we
Well,
go.
first one did it. All right,
You-
so yeah, I'm gonna slip out. I'm gonna drop down.
Okay.
Oh. I am going to cast. Oh wait, no, I used my action already. Shnikes. Okay. I'm going to move to this window. Loktar, we need to get out through here.
As you try and move away, it uses
He's
its
gonna try and grab
reaction
me
to
again.
try and grab you.
I like this.
Oh.
11's the number to beat. 19 is
Hey.
fine.
I squirm.
You squirm. Las-Dal, you make it over to the window.
Loktar, we got to break through here.
As you look
will
at the
try.
window.
This is Colossus
Actually, I'd
grade.
be right
Plus.
here.
All right.
My distance.
That's
I know,
gonna.
but you got force damage, Loktar. You should be able to break some glass.
Yeah. Yeah. Force damage. Yeah. With the grapple on Duren, it maneuvers him further into the corner, making it harder for him to get away. Pulls him back down to the ground. He's now prone again. That'll be its action. Down below, the one next to Loktar looks at Loktar, refocuses its attention, and tries to grapple Loktar. "23, Loktar.
Ah, dang it.
17, Loktar is grappled. It forces him back into the corner, kind of presses in on him, like it really wants him to hang around. Montgomery.
So I have a question about being grappled. Am I still able to do like semantic components of a
Yes.
spell?
Yeah. No restraints on that.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna cast polymorph on myself and turn into a giant ape.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Giant ape, you say?
Well,
Yep.
a game of grapples.
Polymorphs.
Yep. So he's got a strength of 23, so he's got a +6 now on his roll, I guess. I guess this is where I get. I'm not quite sure how to calculate that. So is it still my like?
So just
Strength check?
roll a d20, and then we will add the giant ape to it
See.
as I get
Okay.
the sheet shared out here.
Yeah, is a giant ape proficient in athletics?
So a giant
doesn't-
apes is proficient in athletics. It has a +9. So give me a d20 and you get a +9 to it. And you now take up a lot of space. So you're rolling an 18. It's going to come back with a 9. So you are no longer grappled. and you are a giant ape.
Nice.
I'm over here just like, what the fuck is happening? This is the
Montgomery?
craziest 6 seconds of my life.
So that do I still get an attack or
So
no?
you've
'Cause he's
used-
got mold.
Wait, hang on. Oh
Okay,
crud!
because
Wait.
he's large?
You used your
Action.
your
Polymorph.
action to turn into an ape, so you did not have an action to escape the grapple. Sorry, I did that wrong.
Yeah,
So you are still
okay.
grappled. It's just hanging on to this big ape. They are huge beasts. Giant apes are huge, so they are filling up the space.
Are the
grapple?
guardians medium? Can they actually hold on to them? Or are they large?
Oh my, really edge case grapple rulings at the moment. We will say it's hanging on for the moment. 5e grapple.
We're trying to split hairs as much as we can.
I
for our-
know. We'll say
you want us
you
to
would
go
need to
semantic?
at least use the action to break loose this time.
Yeah, no, that seems fair.
Okay. So Montgomery, you are big and there. Fortune, you are invisible in there.
Yeah. I think the time for escape is kind of gone at the moment. So I'm going to just take an attack on. I guess actually. So I'm gonna position myself by this edge here and throw a dagger at the one on Duren.
Okay.
So no advantage, even invisible, but 23 hit.
23 does hit.
I don't see anything about size in bro.
There is something about size.
For
What's that damage?
34 psychic damage.
34 psychic damage done.
And then
Oh.
Orton will use the last of his movement to essentially go down onto the mouth.
Sounds good. Fortune descends.
And not invisible anymore.
Not invisible anymore. Up above. Sentinel moves forward. Has anyone seen the actual ruling in Grapple where it says the size difference? I swear there is one.
In 5e, there
I wanna
is
say-
no size.
It
There
says
is no
two or
two-
more
two
sizes
sizes.
smaller.
That was okay. So that was the grappler feat,
Okay.
but no, there is no.
Apparently, in 2024, when you're grappled, you have disadvantage on attacks. That's a
Interesting.
new thing.
So,
That's-
learning stuff all the time. But we'll figure that one out in a moment. This particular one's moving forward here. As it does so, some things happen. Giant Montgomery beastie. It's going to... It's going to take the dodge action. That's what it's going to do. Loktar, where are you at? You're down here. You are currently grappled and in a corner. Loktar, what you doing?
Does this thing look like it's on its last leg there, or is it
Ooh, you know, you're asking a question that's interesting.
shooting sparks or anything? Yeah.
It is self-repairing as you look at it.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'm just gonna try to break the grapple then.
Okay.
Oh man. I wish I could rage. Dang it.
14, it's going to get a 20.
Las-Dal, this creature will not unhand me.
Just pressing up against you. Loktar, anything else?
I don't think so. Dang it. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Got it. Duren.
So page 195 of the player's handbook, the target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you, and it must be within your reach.
Okay. Fair.
So he's free.
Well, he had the grapple condition, so he didn't have to target him again.
The guy's arms was like this, and now they're like this.
But he already had him grappled. So, but yes, you can free yourself from the grapple with a hand wave at this point. But Duren, you're currently grappled, I believe.
Yeah, I am. So I guess I'm gonna try to escape it.
And we are in round 3. That's probably gonna work.
What do I do? Walk away.
You are free. You use half your moment to stand up.
I have an idea, but I can't. It would be meta if I say it.
Fine, I guess I'll walk away and he can grab me again.
He's gonna try and grab you again. He's posting up a 20 this time.
Wow.
Come on, Duren.
24, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to walk by the other one.
1, 2, 3.
That other one's like staring at you like, which way you gonna go? Which way?
I can't do anything else because my action was I can't dash. So I'm finally out of here.
Finally
And by
free.
out of here, I mean the corner.
Up top, we'll straighten out where the sentinels are standing just to get them off of the monkey. Sentinel is taking the dodge action there. Because he can...
Is that the one who grappled him?
Yeah, yep. He's now ungrappled and standing there. Las-Dal, back down to you. Standing in front of... They're standing behind the captain's chair looking at that glass. What you doing?
So I'm gonna use my last bardic inspiration to Loktar. Come on, you can I'll muscle whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
And then I am going to what do I do to try to break glass? You know what? I'm going to
Shatter.
I was saying my favorite spell comes to mind. If you have it though.
Which one is that?
Shatter.
I don't have
The
that
name
one.
is very appropriate for
Shatter. Yeah, I wish I had Shatter. In all honesty,
It's so good. I just used it the other day to
I am
annihilate some rats.
I'm going
Poor
to
rats.
walk up to here, and then I am going to cast Thunderwave at the glass at 5th level.
Okay.
Ooh.
Show me some damage.
1 second, I gotta find it in here. Where's Thunderwave?
That's good damage.
Is
So,
that enough for the threshold?
with a boom, you hit this, and you realize a couple of things. One, it's transparent, but it is not glass. It reacts like a metal, like steel. You might combine the two words, glass, steel. But 26 points of thunder damage is pretty impressive. So you have blasted a small opening in it. You could squeeze through.
Loktar can. He can squeeze through small things.
Loktar can squeeze through a lot of stuff.
Question: if I had
Except
a
for this
ball,
creature's grasp.
like a sphere, like an Adaluk sphere,
Okay.
would that be able to go through this hole?
How big is an Autoluke sphere? I thought that was like 10 feet or something.
No, it's 5.
Oh, 5 feet? Yeah, 5 feet you can get through there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to just point to the hole and tell Loktar to just get over here as soon as he gets free.
Yeah,
This
just
is
get
our
over
way
here.
out.
Should be super easy.
This is our way out. Break
Just
free
do it.
way out.
Just do it, man. What are you waiting for? Up here.
Hey, I have faith in him. Otherwise, I would have snagged that rod off of him and just jumped out myself.
Duren, your bestie in the whole wide world's coming up behind you. Grapple attempt. A 7. I don't think you
I
can
got it, no
possibly
matter
fail.
what. I can't.
You can't fail. He does not grab you. Back down below. Loktar, the one that has you grappled, pulls you to the ground. You are now prone. Montgomery, you're a big monkey. What you doing?
I guess I'd try and push past these guards and squeeze through that hole and go down one level.
So you can't get past them without moving them. You could do a shove, you could do a grapple, you could do damage.
I
But
guess
they are
I'll
blocking the
shove
way.
the one that's in front of Duren.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Shove him right on top of Loktar.
I think that is a strength athletics check, correct?
Must succeed on strength or dexterity saving throw. It chooses. I can push it 5 feet away or cause it to have the prone condition. The DC is equal to 8 plus my strength, so 8, so it'd be a 14 plus proficiency.
14. Bump, bump, bump. Posts up a 22.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
dang.
It has planted its feet against the mighty monkey.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not going to do it. Not with a 6.
You give it the shove bump, but it's not moving. Montgomery, anything else?
But that was my action. Shoot.
That's only
No.
one of your attacks if you have multi-attack.
Well, it says multi-attack. He says he can make 2 fist attacks, but he didn't
Oh,
make a
probably-
fist attack.
Yep. So he
Right,
used up his attack
yeah.
for the shove.
Yep. All right,
Alright.
that's it.
I think it
Fortune.
was the right call for whatever that's worth.
this next one oh, never mind. That is the one next to Duren. The one that goes next. What can Fortune do here?
Just jump.
Save
No,
yourself.
Fortune's going to essentially get on the opposite wall and just. No, Fortune's going to climb back up here, and I guess I can't really run past any of them, huh?
I mean, it's a wall of monkeys in armor at this point.
Yeah.
That poor brain.
Yes.
Fortune is going to come up here to right next to Duren and give him the help action to get him out of the next. If one of them tries to grab him,
Okay.
Duren, you got to get out of here. I can get out. You and Montgomery are the two who are most stuck here right now.
All right. With that, Sentinel is going to try and grab Duren.
Learn a new move.
They've got one job, and they're not doing it super well right now. Can you even fail a 12, or are you like a +9 or a +10?
I have +10.
Go ahead and roll it. It's possible. Nope.
Oh,
Didn't get you, though. We are in round 4.
Can't get a getter.
oh my goodness.
Loktar.
I guess I'm laying on my back with this thing on top now.
Yep, it's just piled on you, like holding you down. Like the little lights on its head. Now there's 4 blinking.
I guess let's try to hoist it up and then kip up and run before it gets a chance to grab me again. I don't know. Dang it. I can't reckless this, huh? Why am I rolling so poorly?
But you get loose.
Oh, really?
You're free. Half your movement to stand up.
All
And
right.
then he's gonna use his reaction to get you back.
And then he's going to use his reaction to try and grab you again.
All right. I guess before I move, huh?
You just gotta beat a
Okay.
13.
But also
on the
Got a bit of
second one.
13.
I'm remembering that bardic.
Yep.
Yo, that's a good roll.
Oh, yeah. You're freeing away?
I was gonna say, couldn't you disengage too?
No,
No,
because
'cause
his
it takes
action
an
was to
action to
break
break
loose.
free.
Your action is breaking loose.
Oh, gotcha.
The only one that could do that is our roll.
Las-Dal, are you coming? And he'll jump and squeeze through the little hole.
Not out.
Loktar, did you have how much movement did you have though?
You can't have that.
Oh
much.
wait. Oh, I had to stand up first.
You had to
Yeah,
stand
you're right.
up, so half your movement to stand up, and then how far did you get?
And then so this far.
All right,
Duren.
Duren,
Because I was already instantly regretting doing that anyway.
up top, not currently grappled, I believe.
I think that is correct. I'm going to booming blade the one below me.
Okay.
Holy shit, that was a lot of dice.
What just happened? Okay, 19 definitely hits.
So right now he gets 21 damage, or wait, 26 damage. And if he moves, he'll get another 20 damage.
Yikes. All right.
But I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna go down.
When you move there, there's one attack coming, one grapple attack to try and pull you back there. Your bestie. Don't critically fail and you're fine. All right, you're free there. You then start to drop down. One more gets a chance to hold you and pull you back. It critically fumbles. Duren.
Does it fall down too?
It does not fall down too. But you are free and clear, Duren.
Okay, so I'm going in. You know what? Yeah, I'm going down here,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna jump yet.
All right. Duren's in the lower jaw.
I want to jump out of here with a giant ape, with a fortune and a Duren in each of its hands.
Living the dream. At the
Duren
moment,
is
up
holding
top.
Yeah.
I believe only the ape is visible up here, so they're just going to square off. Fortune is visible now?
Yeah, because I made an attack.
Oh, yeah,
that
you
would
did.
be the one.
So you
So
are now
that
visible.
was the sleepy effect. That's the I
Oh,
had the ninja mask and the sleepy face.
I gotcha.
Sure.
You got a lot going on over there, buddy. This
Been a
one
rough
is
dungeon.
just taking the dodge action and standing in the way of the monkey. Las-Dal, what are you doing?
Don't resist. As I cast Adaluk's Resilience Sphere
Okay. On
on
Loktar?
Loktar.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Are you
you're taking
resisting,
one damage.
Loktar?
no.
All right.
So, like,
Here, I'm a cat.
turn him into a popple.
You
No,
have
Popples.
wow,
Here-
Popples. Good reference.
Yeah, it pretty much is. So this is the
Should we see? All right, you've Pokemoned Loktar. And the sphere is weightless and just large enough. Okay, yep. And
now I am walking over to the hole I made.
uh-huh.
Can I push him out through the hole?
Sure.
I'm gonna send him out.
Las-Dal, are you sure about this?
I'll be fine. I'll be right behind you. I need to let you hit the ground first.
I have a question.
Yep.
The sphere is weightless. If you
So it's
push
just
him
gonna
out of the
go
hole,
Okay.
he's just gonna go.
Okay. Can I crawl through the hole as well then?
Sure.
How long? Wait, how long is it gonna take me to hit the ground?
We all have. Don't we all have?
You have feather fall, so it'll
Yeah, so I'm holding onto the sphere and I'm going through the hole with him.
okay. Loktar and Las-Dal have left the building.
Sorry, guys.
All right. As
Okay.
you are starting your descent, I do need to ask an important question. I need Loktar and Las-Dal to each roll a d20 and not roll a 1. There are hungry rocks in the air. As long as you don't roll a wandering monster encounter on your way down, you're fine.
Hungry rocks. What the hell is this place?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
Oh no!
no! Oh no!
Oh, wow.
The thing is,
He's in the ball. He's in the ball. He's a little.
It's just a little pellet of food floating along.
I'm holding.
All right,
I
so
think the wizards cursed you.
there's
They did curse him for fucking with their.
All that
Cabinet.
magic. Yeah. It's
Amazing.
obvious. It's obvious.
so there is a rock out there.
What the heck? That's gonna carry me away.
I'm holding you. Guess who's he's grabbing?
We will figure out what happens with that soon. You go up there, Mr. Rock. But Las-Dal and
Oh.
Loktar are out.
That kind of
rock.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, ROC, big ROC Candy USA.
That's it. Sentinel was going to move up.
We're falling by him. I didn't.
He takes another 20 damage.
What's that?
That
Oh,
Sentinel.
yes, he does. Wow. Zap. Did not like that. That was a dumb move. But we're going to try and get a hold of Fortune and get Fortune in the pin. Fortune.
Uh-oh.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna.
22, the number to beat.
Oh man.
Wow, look at you.
Fortune is going to just slip and slide right through them. Like as he gets electrocuted by the booming blade, just kind of take that moment to put some space there.
Back down here. Defense Sentinel just starts working its way slowly back up the throat.
Oh no!
Dash action over to there.
Serious.
It's now in the neck.
Wow.
All right. All right.
Is it about
All
to
right.
grapple me?
It can't get there. Montgomery, big monkey time. What do we got?
I guess I'm gonna use the monkey's multi-attack.
That's a big monkey. That's a 25 for 23. And which one were you aiming for? Left, middle, or right?
The one on the right.
One on the right. 23 hit? Or 23 damage there?
All right, I'll do a second attack.
20 for 20? There's not much left of the Guardian after that. But it is still there. Montgomery, anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. That'll bring us over to Fortune. Fortune.
Fortune will, I guess, so I don't have disadvantage here, steady aim and take a stab at the one that's already badly hurt.
Okay. You need 16 points of damage.
Should be doable.
28's going to hit. 38's
Wow.
enough. Down one Guardian.
But Fortune cannot move now. So I guess bonus action. Nothing. I can't really dash or anything. So yep. The other two are pretty much full health, right?
Other two are pretty much full health. They have mostly recovered from the fireball and the other damage that they've been obtaining over time. Outside, an elephant-sized bird descends. I guess, well, technically a bird sized big enough to eat elephants descends. I have a little bit of good news for those out there. Outlook's resilient sphere is very resilient. So, it grabs and digs in on the sphere. It's not going to do any damage, but it might try and pull the sphere away from you.
I have a feeling it might. Succeed.
I feel it might succeed as well.
Oh, it's only a
Oh.
12. I need a contested strength or athletics. Beat a 12 to keep hold of the sphere.
Oh,
What does
because you know
success mean? We both get pulled away?
I am so strong here. It worked.
You worked. It just grabbed and its claws like squirted off the sphere. You managed to keep hold of it. It'll circle back around again. We'll figure out what happens then. Inside, back up top, where are we at? Sentinel, next to Fortune. Fortune is going to try and grab you and shove you backwards. Fortune, can I get a... Whoa, you're good at that. Never mind. Loktar, you're in a bubble. I don't think you can do anything inside your
No,
bubble.
You're in the bubble. That's it. You just like eat.
If there's anything you can do inside your bubble, feel free to.
You might be able to wet yourself.
I
That's
mean,
probably.
that's an option.
Oh, you know what?
I thought he could
can I cast
roll or
spells?
something and move.
What's that?
I'm
Can I
I thought
cast
he could-
spells?
It's not going to go through the sphere.
I mean,
Okay,
but I
You
could
can cast on
them?
yourself.
You
I
could
can speak
cast
with
spells on
animals.
yourself? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, can I speak with animals?
Yeah.
It's,
You can now
I'm
hear
squawking at
like
the bird.
the rock is like food.
Bird,
Uh,
I am poison. Do not consume me.
it's like what? We'll figure out what that does in a little bit. Duren, standing in the mouth of Landro, looking out over the scenery, you can see some feet below. A rock has just swept down from the sky and is messing with a little pellet floating in the air. What are you doing?
I give me 1 second. I want to try to move here,
Okay.
and then from here, could I crossbow one of the field guardians? Or like, could
Up
I
or
go
down? Yes,
here?
they are at the lip. Yes, you can shoot up or down to get
I'm
one.
gonna go up
Okay.
to the one that is on the right side.
Can you just shove the one coming up the hole?
I'm not gonna react to that. No, I don't fucking hit it.
Pew! Fortune, a crossbow bolt just like comes up and then drops back down. Duren,
I'm gonna move back.
Okay. Sounds good. That's going to bring up this one over here. This one is going to... That's the wrong button. One's going to shift one step over. Take the dodge action. Las-Dal, where are you at?
I'm
you're...
heading down with.
Yeah. You're out in the air. Are there any plans to do something while you're in the air?
Now, if I remember correctly, if I was to do any teleportation spells, I go back to one very specific location.
That is your
in
understanding of the
cave.
situation? Yes. You will be falling through the air for roughly 2 rounds. With your feather fall, you're falling roughly 130 feet, so you'll be 2 rounds before you're on the ground.
All right. Let me see. Is the rock within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
I will dissonant whispers the rock. And
Oh.
tell him he wishes he was Dwayne Johnson, and that's still not that impressive. He needs to run away.
Rough. Is that wisdom or charisma save?
Wisdom 18.
Wisdom 18. It's got a +4, so it is possible. A 7 is not an 18, though.
So he will take 12 psychic damage, and then he must use his reaction immediately and fly away from us.
Nice.
A rock's fly speed is 120. So, woof,
Bye.
it's away. Las-Dal, anything else?
Praying that I do not poop my pants as we're going down.
We're gonna
Did you
take
see
the
that,
rock.
Las-Dal? I convinced the bird I was poisonous.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Absolutely. That's the only explanation. Where are we at here? Oh, clambering up 20 feet to there, and then stepping out. Duren, a shield guardian, steps in front of you. It reaches out to give you the huggies. 16? A 19? It does not get its huggles on. Montgomery, big monkey time. What you up to?
Oh, I guess the one on the right, the one closest to Fortune there, I guess I'll multi-attack him again.
Can do. 18 for 21, big hit.
All right.
23 for 19, another big hit.
And that's all I can do.
It is a bloodied creature despite having no blood. Fortune.
Only one thing to do.
I mean,
Finish it up.
it's D&D.
Yeah,
There's a lot of options.
I mean, I can't really do much to help Montgomery other than do damage, I think, in this scenario, though.
Fair enough.
We just need to create an opening large enough for Montgomery to get out.
Yeah, we're almost there.
So another steady aim.
Steady aim. That's a big hit. Still a
that's it.
creature. The wounds that you just applied start to heal. It reaches out at you, grabs hold. It does not even a little bit. It just whip.
I should double check. So I should actually have disadvantage on these acrobatics. But it's still a skill check, so I think reliable talent still counts.
That seems fair to me.
So I don't think I would have lost any of these yet. But
Okay.
that one I can't lose physically. But
Yep.
I just wanted to clarify. I realize I have not been doing it at disadvantage.
No worries. Loktar, the poison floating berry. Any more activity from you?
I don't know. Fall.
Okay. You guys continue your descent. It is now round 6.
Cutting it close.
And next round, I'll start to get a little nervous.
Duren,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna attack the guy in front of me.
you got it.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay, so he takes 19 damage.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing all over again. And this
You-
one's
you-
15 damage.
You really do. 15 more. Got it.
Jason, that was cool, man. It looked like you were actually running up the cave to your seat.
What do we got here? Sentinel up top. Yeah, he's not getting attention. He's just gonna try and punch a monkey. 2 monkey punches. Punch, punch. 24 for 12 on the monkey. I don't think an 11 hits the monkey though. No, 11 doesn't hit the monkey.
Yeah, just barely. For how many? 12 points?
12 points.
Wow, that's the first damage. It's the first monkey damage.
Polymorph is concentration, right?
Yes.
So go ahead and give me a well, the odds of you not getting a 10. Ooh, you got closer than I thought you were going to. That's going to bring us to Las-Dal. Las-Dal, anything as you're floating down towards the ground. You'll be on the ground next round.
Just continuing down, looking. Is the rock?
The rock
rock's not
is
looking
gone. It's given up on the poisonous, frightening Berries.
All right. I'm gonna drop concentration on Adeluk's sphere.
Okay.
And I'm gonna upcast invisibility.
Okay.
So both Loktar and I are invisible.
All right.
Oh.
Loktar
We
and
need to
Las-Dal.
make sure it doesn't see us and come back.
You will basically be landing outside of the cave entrance that you had initially come in, way down here. Up top. Where are you at, Sentinel? Oh, this is Duren, Sentinel. Duren. Can
No.
you beat a 10? Montgomery, what you doing?
I guess I'll pound on that same sentinel.
Pound on the Sentinel.
Uh-oh.
15 will not hit. 16 will
Oh.
not hit.
Oh.
Man. Now I'm starting to get nervous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now we're in trouble.
I don't want this to end like
It was.
like the original King Kong movie.
Oh.
Ooh.
Fortune.
All right, we'll try one more round, but I think I'm gonna bail after this.
Uh-oh. 14 will not hit.
So I'm definitely going to use a psychic die for homing strikes.
Okay.
To pad that. Where are you in this giant list of abilities?
I've got too many abilities. A
17.
17 is the perfect number.
Oh. I was really hoping for a crit or something. That would have been nice.
That would have been nice. 35's not bad for a not crit roll. And it was more than half of what it had left. But it was only a little bit more than half of what it had left. Fortune, anything else?
Nope.
A little bit of that damage heals up.
They heal every turn?
Yes,
Been doing that,
they've got
yeah.
regeneration.
What the fuck?
They are defensive monsters. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh.
Nope, never mind. I'm going to pretend that this is a new skill that they just learned at this point in the battle.
Ruh-roh.
What, you mean they have something other than grappling?
They have a shield reaction, which would have averted like that hit and a few others that I'm an idiot.
Dang.
But it's fine. It's
We're
fine.
winning.
Even at this
It's
point,
fine. We're
that's
gonna.
significant.
Yes, we're
They
gonna.
turn into phase 2.
They phase
They have
2'd
a
it.
shield.
The lights have now crossed over halfway. Shield Guardian Fortune's gonna try and grab you. Does not like what you've been doing. 17's the number to beat. 12 is not good enough. It grabs you, it drags
starts
you
at
over
10.
here, and takes a step.
It starts at
before
10.
That, before that happens.
Okay.
Yeah, it also starts at 10, so it's 20.
The lowest he can get is a...
Oh,
Is it
gosh, darn it. Get your butt back over there. All
Just
right.
when you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus.
Fair deal.
So absurd.
Hey, sometimes you get skills. Loktar, what you doing while you're down there on the ground?
Las-Dal, where are the others?
Good question. It's a real good question.
They were supposed to be behind us.
I don't know what to do. I wish I could suggest a course of action. I have no idea.
Run!
Yeah. I guess. Let's get some distance.
All right.
Head out away from the place, I guess.
Loktar, we're going to drop you out of the turn order. As you start to run, cool guys don't look back.
Oh, you know what?
Oop.
Maybe we could try to figure out what does this do. Maybe perhaps we can help them. The little segment we grabbed. Is it maybe coincidentally exactly what we need to save them? I don't know.
Is it coincidentally exactly what we need to save them? What an excellent question. We are in round 7, Duren, as we hop back up to you as they frantically try and figure out, is this exactly what we need right now?
I'm just going to attack this guy.
Fair deal.
So for 20.
You feel, Loktar, that the rod has the ability to reverse gravity. Uh, 29 is going to super hit. The 16 will not.
Yeah, I know. So he only takes 20 damage.
Only takes 20. Only 20 damage. Duren, anything else?
No.
Okie dokie. Up top here. We're going to try and smack around a giant ape. Where did you go?
Oh, guess you can't do it.
Fisticuffs. 1, 2. 22 for 12. 14 for 12. And can I get 2 constitution checks? Constitution saving throws, rather. From Montgomery. Oh, the first one was only a 6.
Yep.
I don't think you're a monkey anymore.
Which might be better in this case, to be honest.
Yep.
Do you got you got Warcaster?
Do you have Warcaster?
Yes.
Advantage?
You have advantage.
Oh yeah, I guess that's right.
Okay, so then.
Well, so that
Swear you
would
had
be the first
Warcaster.
one.
Yep, so first one passed, so give me a second one. Second one passed, no problem.
Thank you. God, I did that. I rolled it last time and totally forgot
Yeah,
about it.
that's what I thought. I'm like, you rolled. Like, I swear you had Warcaster a while ago.
Las-Dal. Anything other than putting some
know.
space?
I don't know how to
Well-
get back there to help them
I feel as if
in
this
time.
this rod may reverse gravity, but
It's been over 30 seconds. It's been like they don't have much time left to get out of there. We ain't gonna make it back in time to help them.
It's been an honor.
oh, don't say that.
Oh.
It's not over yet. It's
I
not
will
over
break
yet.
great balance for you all.
Oh, man.
All right, Las-Dal's legging it.
Me and Loktar, we're. I can't think of anything to get back in there to help them. Because if I teleport, I'm not gonna get to them.
Yeah.
Duren. We got a defense sentinel.
Come at me, bitch.
Just
Bring
can't.
a
Gotta
hell
roll.
more for us.
It just can't. Montgomery up top. What do we got?
Oh, we're going with the fist again. Oh,
So if we
my
kill
God.
this one on the right, he can actually get out, right?
An 11 misses, a 22 hits for 23 damage. Yes, if he's down to 1, he could squeeze one side or the other. It's not down yet, though.
Oh, that's all they can do.
Fortune.
Two rounds to escape.
Does it? I mean, yeah.
All right, this will be last attack before Fortune begins to run.
Hey, see ya, sucker.
I will roll
14
another
does
homing
not
dice.
hit.
Okay. Phew.
How much
12
damage did? I'm sorry, just real quick.
What?
How much damage did Montgomery take before?
24 total.
24. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to jot it down.
Oh, the one that is left should be almost dead.
It is.
The one that is
Does-
left
Does
has
this
been
pretty
hit.
20
on
hit?
the right. You know what I mean. The one on the right.
Yep.
Is almost dead.
has been hit. 20 hits.
Okay.
Here it comes.
27 is enough.
Nice.
Goodness.
Shield Guardian falls. Fortune, anything else?
Nope. That is everything.
Duren.
Okay.
We are in round 8.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna just keep attacking it because I would really like it to not be in the way of my other party members.
I
trying to
believe
get
you.
out of here. So 18.
24 solid hit, 18 damage. Still there.
He's gonna and a 13 damage.
It is still there.
Is it like
It's real beat up.
that was me
But it's
imitating
still there.
like
Yeah,
magic
it's a little
robot.
janky.
He's
Yep.
like,
Duren, anything
he's
else?
more like trying to grab me. No.
All right. Up top. Shield Guardian takes a step to the side. Reaches out, tries to grab hold of Fortune. Fortune. 16's the number to beat, which you can't fail.
Yeah.
Down below. A couple of bits come back together on this Guardian, but there's not a lot left to it. It's going to try and grab you once more, Duren. 16. You might be able to fail that.
I didn't, but I could.
You could. Up top, Montgomery. There's a lot of lights lit on these two little foreheads that are left. What are you doing up there, Montgomery?
So I can squeeze past him now?
You can squeeze past. Yep.
I guess that's what I'll do. So, how much movement does he have normally?
Giant
think 40.
apes. 40 move,
40
40
feet.
climb.
Yep. So, let's see, that's 5, 10, like 15
Hey.
just to get to there.
Oh, he can't be grabbed.
Yep, 15 to get to there.
I guess basically you can just get to there. Is that what happens?
And then about 20 down would use up about 35. And then you'd be basically mid-squeeze past this other one. So you're right about there. Montgomery, you good with that?
Yep, that's it.
What
That's all
about
I
your
do.
dash or your attacks? You still have your action at this point.
Yeah, kill this one by us so it can't.
All right. Yeah, all right. I'll swipe at the one in front of me.
Sure. 27 for 27. Whoop.
Does he just like hit it and it flies
Yeah,
out the front?
He just toy soldiers it right out the front. Absolutely. Gone. Montgomery, so that was movement, that was attacks. I think we're good there. Back up to Fortune.
Fortune is going to full on puff up all what fur he can and feline agility and take off.
Okay. Are there any other words that you want to use?
Yeah, we'll say disengage.
Okay.
we will action disengage, bonus action dash, just to be sure for the 120. So he will climb down the back of this monkey and just take off running and swan dive off this thing.
Oh,
See
All
you
right.
guys down at the bottom.
See you at the bottom. Duren. It
I'm
is
gonna do the same
round
exact thing.
9.
I'm gonna do the same exact thing.
But for Fortune, since he's got all like loose stuff, does he look like a flying squirrel coming out?
Oh, oh.
God.
It would be that he's stepping
Montgomery.
alongside.
The sentinel comes down. It will make an attack with its fists. Boomp, boomp.
Oh,
It will double miss.
Nice.
on AC 12.
On an AC
Yeah.
12, it double misses.
Because you know it wanted to grapple you when you lost concentration.
100% wanted to
Yeah,
grapple him
yeah.
when he lost concentration.
Yeah,
Montgomery,
definitely.
it is your turn.
I guess I'm going to disengage.
Okay?
And so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 20 feet to get out. He'll take a leap of faith as well.
All right. You have leap of faith out. It will take you 2 rounds to reach the ground, which means that you are still roughly 100 feet up in the air as that pleasant, soothing voice announces goodbye. And Landro begins to explode.
Does it start at the top and go down? Or is it just all at once?
It's all at once, but it is contained mostly within a mountain. So it is an enclosed explosion that ends up rocketing out the top because the only place that it can escape is from the top and from the arms. One moment. $83 points of fire damage. Can I get a DC 18 dexterity saving throw from
Hell
the
yeah.
3 that are in the air? If you
and
succeed, you take
everybody
nothing.
Gets a +4. Everybody gets a +4.
Everybody gets a +4. DC 18 dexterity saving throw for being outside.
17
Oops.
plus 4.
Yeah.
We get a pass. We get a pass. So Fortune and Duren take nothing. The monkey can just soak it.
Yep.
I could have soaked it too, but I would have preferred not to.
Would
So
have
what was
been
it? 83? He takes that-
83.
And you said we were at 100 feet on the basically beginning of the 11th round.
You would be 100 feet at the beginning of the. Sorry, no, you'd be down to 30 by the beginning of the 11th round.
Okay. So Featherfall wears off. And we fall
Oh,
30
right.
feet.
We'll hand wave that one at the moment. As just debris is raining down, the mountain is collapsing behind you. And you know what? Maybe Loktar's smart enough that as you start falling and he's holding that reverse gravity, and he's like, how could we possibly save them? Maybe.
Use it
He
now.
thinks about it. Or he turns it into glitter. One way or the other. But
I do have a question. Did
Yeah.
Telovere make it out?
Telovere did make it out, yes. Telovere has his own teleportation shenanigans that he can employ, so you would have been in contact, and he was not up there with the defense sentinels, so he had plenty of time to get himself out and away. I'm sure you'll bring that up with him next time. So, congratulations. You've cleared Landro. You're able to return back to the Wizards 3. You have the successful reclamation of the next piece, and it will be telling you to go somewhere else. We'll talk about that when we all get back together again next week. I'm pretty hyped because if my memory serves, we're heading to Barovia.
Oh man.
And
we have a break the week after.
We have a
then
break the
back
week after.
on, and then another break.
you got it. Because we've got some games and such and things, and we will figure that all out. But thanks very much for hanging out with us and hanging out a little bit late. Had fun with this encounter. I hope you all had fun here too. I thought you were going to cruise through it. Like I was like, they're going to be out of your round 2. This won't seem like a threat. You guys made it to the last round, and only by a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like,
Pretty crazy
I
for
can't
Duren to
fight
fail
this.
so many athletics checks with the +10.
Yeah, so had
I'm like,
fun.
I'm not gonna be able to fight all this stuff. This ain't gonna be as fun as.
But
I feel like this is
congratulations.
a really well designed encounter. Just
This
you know,
was.
it's a puzzle. You know,
Yeah, it had its own little piece.
it ended so cinematic with the giant ape flying and the explosion at his back, like you know,
Little flying squirrel going, the ape over in the
Yeah.
other side. All good, nasty, terrible
Duren like
things.
spinning downwards off balance.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back in a bit, and we're going to stop the stream in here. I'm going to see if there's anybody out there to raid as well. But thanks all. Any shout-outs that we want to do before we switch around?
Shout outs to Telovere dealing with flood stuff and everyone else out there who's I know there's a few people in the Discord who've been dealing with it. So
Absolutely. Best of luck to everybody who is facing those challenges. Let's see here. What do we got? Darling Creep Show. Let's click on that button and go see what they're up to. Thanks, everybody. Best of luck.
Hey.
Ba-dum-bum.